Christmas Eve, December 24, 2023. It's all about Umbrella Evening Brunch, the all-white edition at Caymanos Golf Club. Live performances by the biggest boss, Rick Ross, Bad Juvie Pablo YG, and the Ravers King Ding Dong. Music by Chris Diamond, DJ Kid and Entourage, The Unit, Bishop Escobar, Shabrock and Jerome King Wire. So get your tickets now at firstonlineja.com or at select stores island-wide. Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly. This Christmas Eve, December 24, 2023, it's all about Umbrella Evening Brunch, the all-white edition at Caymanos Golf Club. Live performances by the biggest boss, Rick Ross, Bad Juvie Pablo YG, and the Ravers King Ding Dong. Music by Chris Diamond, DJ Kid and Entourage, The Unit, Bishop Escobar, Shabrock and Jerome King Wire. So get your tickets now at firstonlineja.com or at select stores island-wide. Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
Hi, my name is Taiko Tracy, former national 100-meter champion of Jamaica, and you're tuned into Elite Sports TV. Like, share, and subscribe to keep up to date with all of the new and upcoming informations we have to do with, especially corruption in athletics. And turn on the notification bell to get all of the upcoming information that you need.
Okay. Hi, this is Yasmin Jameson, Reggae Girls goalkeeper, and you're watching Ryan LFC's YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe.
Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder. Oh, let me start over again. All right. Hi, I'm Marla Setman, Reggae Girls top midfielder, and you're here on Ryan FC and Elite Sports. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to keep up all to date with Reggae Girls and Reggae Boys top news.
Hi, my name is Tiffany Cameron, Reggae Girls top striker, and you are watching Ryan LFC YouTube channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hey guys, it's Jermaine Clark Jr. here from Byron Roll Squad 2023. You're watching Elite Sport TV with Ryan LFC. Stay tuned for all things Reggae Girls, Reggae Boys, and sports.
I am Liam Bailey, and you are watching Elite Sports TV. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
All right, enough respect. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Your boy Ryan LFC back again, guys. Another top shelf video for you guys today. As you guys can see in the title and the thumbnail, the Jamaican national team draw in Group B. A lot of controversy in the draw, but guess what, people? We are in the same group as Mexico. Remember, we need revenge against this Mexico team. They beat us in the semi-final of the Gold Cup. Ecuador and Venezuela. So that's the 4 team in Group B. People, we're going to give you guys our thought on the rest of group, and let me know your thought down in the comment section. Make sure you hit that like button. People, if you haven't liked the videos yet, stop what you're doing, people. Hit that like button. We have over 150 of you guys in the chat. Please stop what you're doing. Hit the like button. It is very, very important. Big up to boy, Jersey boy. Coach DaCosta. Let's see what Coach DaCosta up to. I know Coach DaCosta kind of a little bit disappointed not getting in Brazil. I understand. I feel disappointed, but when you really look at things, this group is a good group for Jamaica. All right. Coach DaCosta, good evening. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, sir. Good evening, Ryan. I agree with you. This is the better group for Jamaica to advance in. Much better group. Much better chances against these teams. You understand? But what I wanted to see was a definite matchup against Brazil, the iconic team for most Jamaicans. If Ryan, I tell you, which is the most iconic team that everybody in Jamaica pull for, which team is that in the world?
Brazil.
Brazil. Not even close. So now for you to get a chance to go head-to-head with a full-sided Brazilian team, and God, Father God, we bring in the best Jamaican side possible, that's playing at some sort of system and know each other and playing for each other. Oh man, that's a moment for life, man. I tell these people, life is for the living. You must and you only get certain moments to enjoy life. Ryan, remember that feeling on that Toronto night, BMO Field?
Yep.
And both,
Excellent feeling, man.
yeah, that's that feeling. You can't buy that. You can't buy that. That's a moment of life. So you can't wait.
Yeah.
Like I said, so Brazil would have been just for the culture. I keep saying it, for the culture, bring on Brazil. But tactically speaking, yes, it's a much better group for Jamaica.
Yeah. Really do appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. If you're just joining in, if you're watching back on the replay, Jamaica versus Mexico in the first game of the Copa America. That's going to be very, very interesting. Coach D'Acosta, what do you think about Jamaica versus Mexico? How far this Jamaican team are waiting a victory from this game?
All right, tell the folks, where's the match going to be played?
I don't have it where the match going to play right now, but I will get it.
Because listen, if it's in California or Texas, or one of them stronghold for the Mexican fan, them you gotta get your tickets early because the Mexican fan's gonna buy up all those tickets. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a very pro-Mexican crowd.
So your thing is you're telling the people to buy them ticket early.
Yeah, as soon as they go on, if they're on sale now, once the match is announced, go ahead and buy it. Because let me tell you something, man. When the Mexican fan them sell out every stadium up here, the Mexican national team is playing on. And in such a large tournament like Copa America, the prestige of this tournament, man. So
they say the game going to play in Houston.
For instance, Jamaica, Mexico played Jamaica here in Atlanta, Georgia, where I am, at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. What? You know much Jamaicans in the Atlanta area? We have the opportunity to go support our team.
Yep. So you're going?
Yeah, I would. What if it's? I can sit.
Is Houston and Atlanta the same place?
What was that?
Is Houston and Atlanta the same place?
No, Houston is in Texas.
Oh.
Houston and Dallas are in Texas. Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, Texas. Atlanta, Georgia is in here in the south. Atlanta borders Florida to the south and Alabama to the west, and then of course South Carolina to the north.
Okay, fair enough. Hit the like button. People, we're going to open the phone line. I want the people to call in and give their thought, their reaction to the Jamaican national team. So let's get behind the national team. How you guys feeling? But Jamaica versus Mexico, coach. What do you think? What do you think about that matchup? How far you think the Jamaican team?
Well, people don't remember. People have to remember when Jamaica lost in the Gold Cup to Mexico, there were some crucial mistakes made, crucial turnovers, crucial breakdowns in the defense that led to Mexico getting on top. And and once the Mexicans get on top, they really don't expose themselves for the rest of the match. You really have to break them down.
Yeah.
And of course, Jamaica didn't have the familiarity that they have now. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, Jamaica, of course, where's Jamaica most dangerous? On the counterattack. If Jamaica can run past most of these teams in CONCACAF, when Jamaica is fit and have their best first choice, these teams, Jamaica can compete with any team in the Copa America.
Fair enough. But before me take the caller, Coach Devon, we are talking about football tonight. We're not beat nobody. Show your face, no man. We have the quality of the show, man. Come on, Coach Devon, man. We're not beat nobody. You're not feeling a problem. We're not go off on nobody. We are talking football. So show your face, Devon, and come discuss football. Get the quality up on the show. Welcome to the show, caller. I'm here, man. How are you feeling, man? Are you on Brazil?
Bless up yourself and Coach D'Acosta. But I think Jamaica, I never want Brazil. I don't know what I want Brazil. But more Jamaica get the best chance to come out of the group. I think the group they're in right now give them the best chance to come out of the group. Even though Ecuador is a good team and things, I think they have a better chance to come out of this group. You understand? But I know a lot of people want Brazil. Maybe they want Brazil because I fan fear and things. But if Jamaica was in the group with Brazil and Colombia, I don't see Jamaica getting out of that group. But I think in this group, we have a better chance to come out of this group. Because I don't think, I think right now, I think the team have come together. And if we get in the player them where, you know, people are talking about. I think we can do something in another group. Yeah. So we are going to play Mexico in our first game. I think we can beat Mexico, man.
You think so?
You understand? But yes, man, I believe. I believe because I watched Mexico in their last match against Honduras, and Mexico don't look good. Even though it could have about 4 months away, I don't know we can go on, but I think Jamaica have a chance to get out of this group. You understand? It's our tough still, you know, because a South American team, then we're going to play against, and all our South American team, then tough. Because in Venezuela, I think Venezuela beat Brazil in their last match, so. But I think we can get out. I think we can. I think we have a chance, a better chance, not this group.
To get out.
You understand? Because even Ecuador, we know you watch Panama play, and Ecuador is like Panama and steroid. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I think Ecuador is a better team than Panama right now. Yeah, you understand? So, but I think Jamaica have a chance to get out of this group. Because remember, we played 2 Copa America and Jamaica and score a goal and now. You understand? So, me don't want Brazil. Me don't want Brazilian thing. Maybe because of Brazilian thing, you know, everybody are going to love to see we play against Brazil. But me don't want to see Jamaica get battered in their first match, brother. Is it me, I say?
Okay.
So, me love the group again. I think it's 2 best group we could get. A United States group or this group. You understand? Because we don't want to see Argentina anyway. But we think right now, if we get in the right pieces, we think we can get out of that group.
Okay.
You know?
I think
all
so
right.
too.
Big up yourself, man. Me there go on this.
All right. Big up yourself, Tennessee. Enough respect, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Carla, welcome to the show. Carla.
Blessings, my general.
Blessings, my brother. Welcome, man.
Well, you know, so I kind of just have an anticlimactic feeling similar to a Coach Acosta said with you, brother.
Yeah?
Me hear what the first scholar is saying about it's a my take on it. You see, Group B is a better group for us on paper and in terms of the quality players with the opponents they have. But tactically, I necessarily agree it's a better group we based on how the teams have played tactically. Because Jamaica play them best football on the counter attack. If you look on all of the teams in a Group B, none of them teams are teams when I want the ball. All of them teams are teams where sit deep, play discipline, and catch up on the counter. From Ecuador to Venezuela to Mexico, all of them teams they adapt them do. So we basically in a team where all of we are trying to do the same thing. So you know what it will cause right about now, it will be a matchup of the most disciplined and structured team. And from the get-go, that is something we've been a complaint so we don't have. That it really have to come down to. You see in a group, although we have to play better quality opponents, but we have play opponents who actually want the ball and they would allow we to play the kind of football that we want to play. When we back up against the wall and we can sit deep and spring counters where we fast wingers them can run in behind. In a Group B, although we are playing less quality opponents, but tactically it's going to be a harder battle for the coach because all of the teams that we are playing against, all of them teams, none of them know want the ball, brother. So the coach have to go. The coach have to have it up against the wall.
No, but Carla, this is a good test for us because coming World Cup qualify, you have to play some good football. You have to put on the ball and beat team. This thing, I'm glad we never get the Brazil group or we play this behind the ball football. No, you have to learn how to possess the ball, and this is going to be a test for Coach Grimsey. So I like it.
Carla, let me congratulate you. Hold on, Carla. Very astute observation. I want to big you up for that. Big up yourself. Very astute observation on the team and the tactics they normally imply. You're so right. And the thing about it is now, a match like that, if Jamaica can really defend, our individual brilliance can shine on this game where it's just an individual player. You understand? Especially if Jamaica get on top and then you force a team like that out. If we have the quality we expect to have, Damari Gray, you know, if Chippy's still on form, you know, Bosa, Mikel Antonio, you understand that? You're 100% right about them sitting back and counterattacking, and we all do the same thing. But do they have the attacking weapons that Jamaica have? Which one is better out of that group, in your estimation, sir?
When you look at all the teams, I think we have the better attacking line. I think Mexico has the better midfield players. Ecuador, to me, have the better defenders, but we definitely have the better firepowers. But the group is just going to be calling for a all-round team performance, because and the discipline, and that may really worry about. You know, do we have the discipline and the structure to really get out of this particular group? Because a lot of people them see the players and them say, oh, we avoid the big names them, but them team here, brother, them team here, one team where when them play, them give, you see them Mexicans and them Ecuador and them Venezuelan people. Brother, me I watch them and them a play, and them man, it's like the man them play with them hard on the field, you know. So it's like Coach Algrim snap him hard in cut out to get this. It's gonna be a tactical performance. And not women and team, I think no individual brilliance can do much for you in this particular group. Probably get your one, but defensive wise, brother, it is just high press. Them don't allow if you have the ball, pounce on you if you make a mistake and counter. So most of the teams here play. So it's probably an easier group on paper, but the man them we need to really not get carried away. And the next thing with Jamaica, we kind of play better when we're back against the wall. You know, I don't want to right about now. We are now the favorite. Why? Right? It's a drama, but big up yourself still. But I don't know what to expect. But big up yourself.
Okay, all right. Yeah, this going to see the test of Coach Grimson. This is going to be a very good test to see what the coach is going to do. But Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Welcome, Virgin.
Yeah, man. I called her there a while ago still. I know when things still. Football no play one way, no team tactics all the time is not to sit back and counter attack, you know. Even Jamaica, if Jamaica go play, say like a St. Kitts or Nevis, Jamaica go sit back and play on the counter. Come on, man. If we have, it depends on your opponent where you have play. You take the game to them. You have to play on the front foot. You get what I say? That group you're with, you know, the people, them are going to look for we as a small team. I mean, I tell you, Ecuador a big team, and all heap of big-time players play for Ecuador. You see me? And them players, them run 90 minutes. Them man, they not stop run. Them man, they fit.
Yeah.
You see me? Because them man, they play above sea level. We above sea level for them stadium there. Them man, they fit. So, as I say, the group are in good for we, because we're supposed to can match up to them opponents are better than the other ones them.
Yeah.
So just we have to come out and just do a thing and just have faith in our team. We know say what is the expectation of you still for this World Cup? For this thing?
Yeah, man.
For this World Cup.
Right now, my expectation before today, my expectation we having a good play quality football, use this as a preparation for the tournament. But right now, we need more than just preparation. The way we team at now, these little team, we need to build up a confidence, play some good football, and at least come out of this group.
Okay, so Coach the same question may I pose to you. What is your expectation of Jamaica going into this tournament?
Well, I want to pick up on something Ryan said. Will this be a referendum, Coach Halgrimson, and will he move forward past this tournament as the head coach of the Jamaica national football team? Is this the test? If the team does well, he keeps the job. If he does poorly and Jamaica goes 0 for 3 or something and get bounced out, right? You think he's going to hang on to his job? No. So the expectations has to be for Jamaica to advance and at least get somewhere in this tournament. Or else the whole thing has to be blown up. Because he can't go into World Cup qualifying, not performing well in the Copa America. You have to come up with a style of play, a system of play that is recognizable and it takes advantage of the Jamaican team members' strengths. And we've yet to see that. Individual brilliance is
So you feel say if the team don't go on to the next round, which could blow up the whole entire thing right now and start it over?
I said it's a
No,
chance. Say he loses all 3 matches. And in all 3 matches, Jamaica loses. They don't look good at all. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1, 4-1, something like that.
I don't think this is a bonus for me. Preparation depends on how we lose the game bad, in my opinion. If we do well, if we do well, yeah.
My thing still, me would have feel good if we don't qualify, but we play good football. We play with heart, and we're in the game then. If we don't, that's my thing.
Okay, fair enough. Big up yourself, Carl.
That's my thing. Yeah, man. Bless up. I'm there. I watch the show. Give that.
All right. Carla, welcome to the show.
Yes, Ryan.
Yes, man. Go ahead, Carl.
Yeah, man. Well, we look like we're in the group of demons, you know.
Group of demons?
Yeah, the group of demons. Big up to Ghost Question, the caster.
Hey, big up yourself. How you doing? Good evening.
Yeah, man. Blessing. The reason I'm say that, because if you look at another group of United States, is Mexico, sorry, is Panama, United States, Uruguay, and Bolivia. If we in another group, that's 7 now. You are in another group, that's 7 touchdowns Uruguay. Panama and US CONCACAF team that we deal with, we know them. We beat United States before, and Panama, we can beat them. You know, they're a good team. And because of them go to the finals with Mexico. The reason why we call our team the group of demons, Mexico just been put at the Gold Cup. Mexico just win the Gold Cup. And Panama them beat. And if you look upon Venezuela, the recent matches, them neck to neck with Brazil, 1-1. They beat Ecuador, and Ecuador never group 2, you know. So we think we have a better chance in that group. The group we're in, we're dealing with the World Cup champion, which they might come off of the high day, have a championship high. And then we have Venezuela and Ecuador to deal with it. No, man, a 3 tough team that we deal with. This is Jamaica play Panama and United States. And then deal with Uruguay. I don't think I have to fit my team that we might make it out, but I guess Venezuela, man.
Well, Carla, look at it. Just know that we get 4 good games going into the World Cup qualifying. 4 good preparation.
Yeah. Yes.
That's what I'm looking at.
But now not Jamaica still, because Al Gibson still a build it. Trust me, Al Gibson a build the team right. A long time I see a coach Jamaica like this. A long time. When you see we back up Canada, them way they in Canada and make history. Coach Grimson are doing job, but he's still building. The team not refined yet. The team it's Mexico. Mexico get them act together just before the World Cup, you know. I think also when putting pieces start to take all the midfield, they can't beat Mexico. Nothing no CONCACAF can beat Mexico right now. And then we have. But we still have push my rigor boy. Me feel say we have the firepower. It's just that the midfield needs to sort out. We have little dip in the defense. where that we can move lower to the midfield.
Yeah.
But I love to see them bringing two more new players for back up lower, just in case him get a card or some. You know, we need another piece in the midfield to support lower. Because the team's strong and I feel so we can go places with it. It's just that this going to be a good challenge for the coach and the reggae boys. I look forward to that group here, but it's deep. It's deeper than the other group.
All right. Big up yourself, Carla. Enough respect.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Listen.
Big up to all of the people them down in the comment section. CJ, big up yourself, man. Nice to see you down in the comment section. Having some good discussion, having some good dialogue with the men's down in the comment section. So shout out to CJ. Enough love and respect. CJ believe that we can make it out of this group. And Al Grimsey shouldn't be on. You hear that? That's the people them are comfy and the people them are.
Well, see, I try to educate some of these people, especially in the chat section, every night I'm on your program, right? If Jamaica has had some fine results, you understand, but you're talking about the next level now, and you need a system of play. And if we don't see that system of play, then we cannot go forward into the World Cup qualifying with a person that cannot produce a system of play for Jamaica. Integrate these players into a system of play that emphasizes defense, marking, tight. Sorry, I'm watching something else on TV here, but it emphasizes overall team play as far as playing as the group and bringing the ball on the ground, attacking in big groups and things like that, as opposed to what we're seeing now in winning matches on individual effort and counter-attacking football alone.
Fair enough. People, may have Coach Al Grimson reaction right after the Jamaica facing Mexico, Venezuela, and Ecuador. I'm going to play Coach Al Grimson and make you guys hear Coach Al Grimson thought on the group so far for Jamaica. But people, stop what you're doing, people. We still have over 100 other you guys haven't subscribed to the show. People, come on, people. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It is important. The more you like the video, the more people can see the video. So come on, people of Jamaica, man. Hit the like button, man. Stop what you're doing, people. Hit that like button and subscribe to the show, people. Come on, man. And big up to all of the people down in the comment section. Carla, welcome to the show.
Good night to you and your panel, Coach DeCosta. Ron, you remember the last time Mexico and Jamaica play? How Mexico really pressed them high and win the ball back.
Yeah.
And Jamaica wasn't able to play a possession football system.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and we described in that post-mortem on that game was that Jamaica rely on too much individual moments.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm sure I'm going to take it back in time and reflect on how Trinidad played in the United States a couple weeks ago. They play possessive football, able to move the ball around, and at the end of the day, though Trinidad didn't go through, they played proper possessive football, team football. And I think that group that Jamaica is in for the Copa America is, people say it's an easy group, but it's a very tricky group because the teams are made that be on similar levels and everybody going to be doggy trying to get out of that group. So it might end up being a very difficult group for Jamaica. So they have to come with the A game. The Jamaican team has to be on the A game going forward because other teams are going to want to come out of the group. So our Grimson has to come with a good system of play, able to plan properly, and able to analyze the other teams to come with good strategies, so he could put his team in a very powerful position to move forward. Okay, so I think that don't overlook all the rest of the teams because all the teams to me are on similar levels, and everybody's going to try to utilize their strengths and their weaknesses of the other team so they could move out to the group. But I think that Jamaica has a good chance of coming out of that group if they play as a team. Okay, and that's very important. I know what you think.
Yeah, I agree with you. It's more a dark fight, as I say, most of the team in the on the same level. So that's make it a little bit more difficult and tough. But you bring up an excellent point about Trinidad. Trinidad play against the United States, right? Trinidad play against the United States and they look good. I want to, if I don't come out of the group, I want to see us preparing properly, putting down that ball, because we have to need that in the World Cup qualifier. We have to need that in the World Cup qualifier. That's all I'm saying.
But I think if you get two more players, I think Greenwood and Nelson, I think the team can be a little more balanced. But you need some good central midfield CDM players, because in the middle of the field is where you win or lose your game.
Yeah.
You know, but anyway, I continue to listen off there, and I think that we're having a good discussion on this topic.
All right. Thank you, man. Carla, welcome to the show. Carla.
Yeah, what going right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Big up yourself, G. What you going now? This group of Jamaica get working is a very great group for Jamaica. We supposed to attack this group and come out of this group, G. We're not afraid of Mexico, because the last time we played Mexico really win by default, and that was Algrim's part. First half, the first goal we conceded, it was a mistake with Damian Lowe them round the side. You see what I say? So we know if Al Gibbs, when he go to the drawing board in the second half of that game, the whole game was changed different from the first half. You know what I say? Yeah. So we know Al Gibbs is supposed to get it now. Oh, Mexico really played. So I deal it and beat Mexico in this first game. We're supposed to can beat Mexico in the first game. We're supposed to can beat Mexico. May I say? Because the level of football where Jamaica play right now, we're supposed to can beat Mexico. The front line we have them have a better front line. See, I want Ethan Pino construct this defense line and get it together. And we know they get a midfielder. And we know Al Grimm's foul. He might work, him take time and build him in a rush and build him. You see how he work? He's a man, him take him time and build him things. But him have something coming. Hope him have something coming. So I love group of go in and thing. So we come out of none of the group in the East, Ryan. No group is Copa America easy. All group are hard group them. You see what I say? So the group out in Al Grim, so we know him a work on him thing right now. I'm going to come out of the group because we know we can come out of the group. No game not easy. All game hard. But we know we can come out of the group. And the best come to Jamaica. I run to Brazil. But here we go on up. We in our group now we are Mexico at the level. Like I say, Ecuador is a good team. But we can beat them team there too. And beat the rest of the team. So if you go to the drawing board Al Grims and do your homework and come out and win the part of this group. So I say, and then we can meet Argentina and the Brazil and them team. So big up yourself, friend. Big up yourself. Big up, Papa. See?
Carla, welcome to the show.
Come out and win the part of this group. So I say, and then we can.
Yeah, man. Blessing.
Okay. All right. You what? Let me call you back now. I'm going to play Coach Al Grims and then me make you get back the opportunity. We'll call you back, all right?
All right. Yeah, man. Brother.
All right, people. So this is Coach Al Grimson right after Jaw, so you guys can listen. Big up to all of the people down in the comment section. Nothing but love and respect. Appreciate all the donation, all right? Nothing but love and respect. So people, listen to Coach Al Grimson.
First of all, I saw immediately that they did a mistake because we should have gone automatically to Group B. So I knew that from all our seminars before that we should go into Group B. But yeah, it is I would say a fairly good draw. It's of course all teams that are higher than us on the FIFA ranking, but still it's teams that I think we have a good chance of winning. So no, I'm not so unhappy with the draw. Of course, all the games will be difficult, but The only thing maybe is that we are in Vegas, we are in Houston, we are in Austin, so it's a little bit hot in the summer. That would be a disadvantage, I think, for training and stuff. But anyways, I think we can be fairly happy with the draw.
Wow, coach makes some valid point. Our English players cannot deal with the heat. Coach DaCosta, how do you mentally, physically prepare your team? You hear the coach say it's going to be hot.
Well, this is where you get, when you have a football federation that's on point and understand that we have to train at altitude or wherever we're going to, you understand, wherever the place is going to be. And if it's trained in there, even if it's Jamaica. But we need a proper training camp. How many weeks, whatever. I know it's hard to do that when them just finished their English Premier League season or whatever season, or some of them are going to be into the MLS season. But we have to train in the weather conditions that we're going to see during the Copa America. You have to train in that, not for a couple of days, but for weeks. You understand that? Ideally a month. You train in that kind of weather. You're acclimated to it. And that's what
Then
really.
a month for the tournament. You probably get like 2 weeks preparation.
Yeah, but I'm saying ideally, you know.
Yeah. So the GFF we have to come to Jamaica. The team have to prepare in Jamaica. Go to Jamaica, get used to this sun and thing. But will that burn out the players them? I don't know.
No, you I see that once again, strong organizations have medical staff that will plan all this out. The amount of time in the sun. And it's all a scientific study them already do. And universities up here do for them athletes already up here now. To maximize the athlete. Like I said, one of the things I want to know in Jamaica, I noticed that Jamaicans have very big legs, but upper body, they were weak. They're very thin up top. That means nobody's doing a total body workout. You cannot maximize your athleticism unless you have a total body workout, because you can't have a weak back and a strong chest. You understand that, Ryan? You can't have a strong bicep, your triceps are weak. One complements the other. And your stomach, you can't have a weak stomach, because your stomach ties your quads, your back, your chest, everything together, and things like that. So a proper plan. These teams are sophisticated. They, being up in the US, they plan for everything. Every contingency they take into account, and design a training camp with the weather condition, hydration, everything is thought out, and proper nutrition that's going to help them. And then they have the best medical staff. So that's what Jamaica is going against. And I'm sorry to say we don't have that yet in Jamaica. That's what we can strive towards and build towards that. But we will be battling all of that. But as long as we get acclimated to this weather, we should do fine in the tournament.
Yeah. So because these in where do you think the team should have that preparation, in your opinion? Texas, Houston, where you think they should have it? In Jamaica, because the best place I think is in Jamaica to get used to that heat. Is it the heat in Jamaica different from Texas? I don't know. I'm just asking.
Yes, there's different kinds of heat. You have a lot of humidity versus the dry heat in Colorado and California. And so it's a different. Where are we going to play the matches, and what are the weather forecasts? And can we get a couple of days training in that place? But overall, we need to scout it out just like you're playing another opponent. And if Jamaica football at the funds, you have the camp in Miami. I've said it, although Miami is similar to Jamaica as far as, but you decide, okay, let's go to Houston, Texas. Let's go to Dallas, Texas, and train there and make that our home base for the Copa America or something like that, or Los Angeles or whatever. You understand? But it has to be made with by gathering empirical data and then make scientific, logical decisions. Not just because you want to go here or you want to go there. It has to be decisions for a reason to help make sure the team can maximize its chances of being successful. Each player can maximize them chances of being able to play 90 minutes in this kind of heat and thing.
Yeah. Baba Tunde, welcome to the show.
Yeah, I don't understand how I not get in. So check that stream then now and see.
I sent back a different one here. I just tried and see if this one work. If not, that's what I sent to DaCosta everybody. So you have to check probably on your side.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. So people, finally, before we get back to the calling, for those who just miss it, this is Coach Al Grimsey speaking right after Ja. and stuff.
First of all, I saw immediately that they did a mistake because we should have gone automatically to Group B. So I knew that from all our seminars before that we should go into Group B. But yeah, it is I would say a fairly good draw. It's of course all teams that are higher than us on the FIFA ranking. But still, it's teams that I think we have a good chance of winning. So no, I'm not so unhappy with the draw. Of course, all the games will be difficult, but the only thing maybe is that we are in Vegas, we are in Houston, we are in Austin, so it's a little bit hot in the summer. That would be a disadvantage, I think, for training and stuff. But anyways, I think we can be fairly happy with the draw.
Yep. Coach Al Grimson crying. Sun is too hot. Yes. People, hit the like button, people. Let's get back to the phone line, people. Coach Doc after.
Yes.
I don't know, man. This is the preparation for World Cup qualify, my brother. So we have to put, if we really want to do well, we have to put in the right thing in place, spend the money, get proper people to advise the coach and advise and put plan and preparation. Get all the money that we get some more, invest it back into the team, and invest in getting the right people who going to make the team elevate, going to add to the team for it to elevate. Welcome to the team. Welcome, Carla.
Yeah, man, that's a bless up prayer. That group is a good group. You hear that ball for Colombia and Brazil, whatever. That group, they and Paraguay are the best team in another the Carnival team. But the group, and the thing with Jamaica team now, Ryan, you notice one time we never create a lot of chance. Mm-hmm. Right, Jamaica team will create chance, and we can create chances for them team.
Okay.
That's the thing, right? We not really. I think we kind of play the same type of ball game. Because them team here, them play like the Guatemala and Mexico even play more high intensity than these teams. And the last time we played Mexico, we get a couple chances we could have put away. Bowser get chance. In the Mexico game, Antonio get chance to put away. The coach been say we have a deadly attack, you know. You can damage any big team in the world, and him just come here and say we can damage any big team in the world. And him being a sort of the team. And we just hope I think so we're gonna need a midfielder still. We definitely are gonna need a midfielder. You know what I mean? Coming forward, we just hope if the player them see this or see the Copa, then you know what I mean? Can reason give White. It does give him the boost if say, oh, you know what? Now forward and play for Jamaica right now. You know what I mean? Because we really need the strength. But the team our players we have, we still can dominate the inner group. Yeah? If the coach get the tactics right. But think if we buck back Mexico again, I'll agree to him know the weakness of Mexico. Even the things weak, me I watch you go back over the game there, man. Mexico never really ball, we know better. I just true we never really have the midfield really like.
Hold on, Baba Tunda, you have the music on.
Hold on there.
Mm-hmm. Baba Tunda, we are the
no, something else we don't watch out. Jump in.
Can't do that, Baba Tunda, man. Make me get copyright, man.
No, the FIFA thing, man. FIFA that.
No, man, don't play, none of them thing, man. Get copyright for the show, man. Man, remove the video.
When I look on the match, the 98.
Go ahead.
Man, Mexico never really ball. You know, we get couple chance to put Mexico under choke them sit back, you know. And when we are pressure them, Mexico get counter attack and win. You know what I mean? But the last game against Canada show me the fight where the team can bring. Them have the fire in them, which we know. I just couple tactics the coach make and spark a little fire in the team, which was the midfield. You see me? But this team here, what we have, as we say, we create a lot of chances. Going forward. And we know the Ecuador team, man.
Yeah.
Them are going to you see like how them are going to play that open ball game that you because them are going to kind of take a light, you know, we are Jamaica. Yeah, man. Make them run in. But man, any team can beat any team, you know. I'm not really like go in confident and say, oh yeah, Jamaica go beat up team. No. But we have the players them, just like Ecuador and all of these and Venezuela have players as well. We have top class players. But it does up to the day with the team fire and the coach get the tactics right.
Okay.
To beat this team. So that is it. Would argue so, and I think really know what the team need now. And what we need to do to win certain games and kind of understand even at the CONCACAF region how the team really, how these teams play. I hear him tell you about the hot weather and them thing here. He might understand the whole thing now. I remember as a coach of Europe coming in. So he might study them thing there. And me still like me a cheer for Jamaica. We are gonna go through a positive vibration. I'm gonna put them bad energy over that team, you know. Jamaica for boss up the net. And Mexico really want to dominate and tell you the truth.
Remember, who them are beating, man? Who Mexico are beating? Them get over there down at them yard. The beating is incoming, man. But do we ready? As we Mr. United say, Carla, I have to run leave you. Big up yourself, my brother. Enough respect. Do we ready to play Mexico down in that state? Cause that's like a home game in Houston for them. Big up to Toughy Rudy. I haven't seen you for a good while. I hope everything is good with you and your family. My brother, United, big up yourself. CJ, big up yourself. Brian, big up yourself. Big up to all the Brazilian supporters in the comment section. Simon, big up yourself. No love and respect. You don't know the thing already. Appreciate all of the people them down in the comment section. Big up to the legend. You get to me and say, big up Andy Williams, Bama. Big up my brother. You don't know the thing already. Big up Bala. Enough respect. Thanks for always being here, my brother. Yeah, man. That simply mean I'm doing something good. Big up yourself, my Bala. Enough respect, man. Lulu. Big up yourself, my brother. Enough love and respect. Appreciate all of you guys down in the comment section. You get me? Blue Mountain Coffee Entertainment. Big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect, man. Chris Smith. Big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. Big up Doc from out of Florida. A long time I didn't see any Doc. Where are the hide? Come from underneath the bed, man. I hope everything is okay. I hope the temperature is cool over there in Florida. It's not too hot. Where you have to use a whole heap of AC. Haven't seen you for a long time. Big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. Thanks for forward. Man from St. Anne's. Up and running. Big up yourself. Joe. Big up yourself, brother. Enough love and respect. Spanish Town General. Big up yourself. Enough love and respect. CJ, as they say. Big League Leng. Big up yourself. Come from underneath your bed. Sophia. Big up yourself. Enough love and respect. Ricky. Big up yourself. Brian. Big up yourself. You see me? Alright. Appreciate all of the people them down in the comment section. Can't go through all of the name. All of the man them. Big up on yourself. Enough love and respect. But people, remember, the best way you can support the show, the best way is to just hit that like button. I can't believe I have over 400 of you guys. I will not even have 100 hard likes on the video. People, why it's so hard for you to come into the stream and hit the like button? Like, I'm watching other program, like Jamaican people, and I love when people beg, man. Channel star people, me there. it seems like I'm going to end the show and I'm going to watch the Lakers game, because when I now move right, people, when they give me them thing there, when they discourage me. You understand? Lakers game just start, the semi-final. That is something that I should all relax and rest my back and I watch. But me there, I entertain the people them, and every night I come, me have big likes. I may have a bigger $5, I may have a bigger $10 for make the thing run. People, we have people on board right now who we have to pay. So the best way that to entertain the people them is to support the movements, drop some donation, and if you're not drop the donation, people, it's easy to hit the like button. Lawrence, big up yourself. You understand? Come on, people, man, take on your note on the pocket and hit the like button or put some super chat, make the board look good. All right, coach, go ahead, man. Your time. Go ahead, man. Coach, come on, you sleep over there, you know. I see you realize you really want to drop asleep, you know. I'm going to let you go in the next 5 minutes from now and make you get somewhere. You mute, my boss. Like them young girl, like them young girl over there, mash up Coach Dakaster, man. You mute, you might mute, man. Stand up on your foot, Daka. Young girl,
you know
over
what?
there.
If you mute my mic, you know, Mr. Ryan LFC,
Me?
you want to mute my mic. When the noise come from Sir Baba side there, you mute my mic. I didn't mute my mic.
Okay, man. This is what we are talking about, man. People, wake up, man. When you make Baba to know where you're sleeping, man, that can stop on me. Man, them young and fresh, you know. Dak from out of Florida there. Big up yourself, brother. Thank you very much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. The man I tell you, the man I go about it the right way. Hit that like button, share the channel and subscribe and drop some super chat, people. Make the board look good. All of the truck driver them. We're entertaining, you know. Back and forth from city to city. When you stop ramp with the brother. All of the truck driver them take on out on a pocket, brother. Yeah, man from center. Make the board look good, man. Pull over and nice up the board. Go ahead, man. Baba Tunde, your time.
Okay, all right now. So see it now, my people at it again. Yeah. The stream kind of fight against you a little, but you know, overcome. Yeah, we're undaunted. All right. Now, while we're happy and we're nice and we're excited and the vibes, see all the Dutch of them come out like the stoplight and hold up, road. Ready, we're ready. Yeah. But they are prep on the little match. Well, not little, but 98 when they played Brazil. And so the FIFA anthem got jump off. Yeah. But me I see it. So I'm gonna watch that now again, refresh the brain also.
So where get that game there? Where they store up that game there?
Yeah, man, I just search it on the tube.
Oh, on YouTube. Okay. Go ahead, Baba Tunde. The man must have him for free up, you know. So I don't know why they must have him for free up, brother. Man,
yeah, I guess them never hear it, but we there now.
Go on now.
There's something that we have to talk to people them about now. So we know how the group B in and things such and such and such, much and much and much. No. What will the Jamaica Football Federation Limited be doing to aid in our proper preparation for the Copa America in order to facilitate our proper performance? That is what we know have to put in other people them brain. So it don't make sense now. Yeah, excitement is good, but it have to be tempered. So if Jamaica Reggae Kings don't prepare properly, just forget about that. And we should not only use this as practice matches for World Cup qualification. We must use this competition to advance ourselves and the furtherance and the development. Not much development after football, but yeah, we can add in that too. So those are some of the objectives that we are looking forward to. So we'll see how it goes. Over to you.
Yeah. We've been talking about that. Me and Coach Dakaster been talking about the preparation going in to this tournament, right? The Coach Dakaster were talking. Coach Agrims were talking about the heat. So Baba today, you make a great valid point that Jamaican Football Federation. Go hear them talk about lyrical about the money. Cheeky hard man. There's talking Dakaster. The Federation happy But how much of that money we're going to put back to prepare the team, because 2024 going to be a major year for us. We have the semi-final against the United States March. Then we have these 3 games. I think before this, people, if I don't wrong, you guys can correct me. I think before we go into a Copa America game, is it that we have a World Cup qualified game, or is after the Copa America we have the World Cup qualified game? I think it's after the World Cup qualified. I'm not 100% sure, but
yeah, this match, this set of matches will take place in March or May.
No,
June.
Summer in America.
Summer.
June.
Yeah, I'm going to check again, because I know sometimes the World Cup qualifiers commence either in September, sometimes it's August. But things change every year, so we'll check and see. Also, we have to put in to the brain of the people, them, yes, viewers and the drivers, them where step on the highway and not the snow, but I listen. The driver them out here where I drive and I listen to same way. The JFF is one set of thing, but we also now should factor in that the current president may not exist after the elections coming up in, I think they have that set for February. January. So that is another thing that we have to factor in. So I have a whole heap of things to meditate about, but we see. Over to you.
Yeah, Coach Dacasta. 2 games before the Copa. You see it? Wow. This is huge. This is huge now, you know. This is huge. So that means that 6 game Copa, that's 3. 2 before, that's 5. So basically that's 6 game. That's basically, if we make it to the if we make it to the final, so basically that's 7 game already, you know. 2 World Cup qualified before the Copa America, you see?
You mean the Nations League, right?
No, man. World Cup Nation League going to play March. The first.
It's not including those as far as.
No, I including that. If we beat the USA, that's going to be 7 game for 2024 already. And if we advance out of the group, that's probably about 8 game.
And you know what? Look at that. You could place Mexico in the Nations League matchup.
Why not?
You could play. We could face Mexico again, and then we face them again in Copa America. That's interesting.
Yeah. Well,
March,
like I said,
Nations League, right? Right.
Yeah. March.
In March, listen, we beat USA and Mexico beat
Panama.
We can play Mexico and have to play them again into the Copa America.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting dynamic.
Which one do you take? Winning the Gold Cup, beating Mexico, or winning the first one in the Copa America?
Well, what is your objective? If your objective is to
my objective
and win the World Cup, then you understand? What's your ultimate objective, and which one of those leads you to your ultimate objective?
For me, winning the Gold Cup, winning the Nation League. For me, winning the Nation League, I would take winning the Nation League. Winning the Nation League meaning beating Mexico, and if I lose them in the first game, I said okay, I will take that. But we still have 2 more games. But winning that would be a more huge thing for us.
Yeah, and I agree. I totally agree. You know, but like I said, it's an opportunity to play big time matches on big stages and improve your brand. Will we see the system that we all want? Will we see these players start to come together even more so than they did in Canada? It seemed, you know, the offense to gel a little more offensively than they did in midfield and in defense. The defense still very porous, still giving up loose runners and, you know, nobody tracking runners into the box, into the area, and the squares coming in and finding people. So we have a lot of work to do. And if Coach Halgrams can put it together, tighten the defense, find the midfield link, the missing link in midfield there, and then have the availability of those offensive weapons up top, man, has a chance to make a real statement in this tournament.
You know, may I ask a Coach Dakasa, is it the coach of a system or you don't like film system? Which one of them?
But it's non-existent. That's the problem I have with him. You have to make players play. You are a Los Angeles Lakers fan, right?
No.
Yeah, LeBron James. Whatever.
I'm a boss.
Oh, but you remember Kobe Bryant and the triangle offense that Phil Jackson ran?
Yeah.
It was a specific offense that Phil Jackson, who won 11 championships, ran, right? And so a lot of players come to, they don't like it. They don't want to play the system. They want to freelance and ISO ball and do them own a thing. You know, that's what a lot of NBA man them do, right?
Mm.
But other coaches like the San Antonio Spurs, Greg Popovich, have a system where they run and they work. A Boston Celtics coach have a system which they put. So when you put talented individual player into a system, they flourish because you know it's not just them. They understand if the defense does this, then I do this. If the defense doesn't do this, then I'm open. I do. Yeah, sure. Same thing has to happen on the football pitch now, where you have a system of play that allows you to bring the ball up on the ground on the back, see patterns of play on the ground in order to break lines from the defense to the midfield up and get it to the talented strikers with the least amount of time as possible, and then supporting them. We don't see that system. When you see Argentina play, you see a system. When you see Brazil play, you see a system. When you see France play, Germany, right? Your favorite team, Germany, right there, right?
Yeah. Right now, I don't even know if Germany have a system, right?
They do, but you understand, once again, you can have a system, right? That's a good system that works. But the moment you put some talent into that system, then that's when you take off. That's when you become an elite team. You know, but you have that baseline of that system, every have an understanding of what to do. When pressure get on you, you know, that's when mistakes are made. But if you are coached properly and trained properly, the pressure get on you, and you know, instead of trying to force something, let me relieve the pressure, knock the ball, maintain possession, knock the ball around, boom, boom, boom. We knock 1 and 2. Instead, a lot of players you see them trying to hold their fight to hold on possession of the ball, and the whole while the defense is forcing them to dribble back towards their own goal. And that's what they want, that opponent want. That's why I want you to turn them over right there. No, once you turn them over there, we're right on top of their box, we'll attack them and get a shot on goal. And that's what I see with Jamaica. Too much individual play, not enough system and team ball that is drilled into them and understand. I see these players play different systems in the English Premier League every weekend in Iran. So it's not a foreign to some of these players. It's just that we have to put it together here. And that's where I have the problem with Halgrimson. Lots of game now. Once again, at the end of the line, at the end of the day, are you winning? But Jamaicans are fickle fans. Jamaicans don't only want you to win, they want you to look good doing it. You understand?
What you have to say about that coach Babatunde? Coach Babatunde, they on mute, my brother.
Self-imposed mute. I don't understand that.
Give thanks.
What's going on?
Excellent premise. Excellent. Muted, you know.
Oh, you're muted. Okay.
Yeah. Excellent premise on which to jump in. And again, I know the specifics of Coach DaCosta, which makes a lot of sense. I'm sure Coach Halgrimson know that the task ahead, it gets not difficult, but it's gonna be tedious. And again, I say no. I am not one who look for success if you don't put out the work. And I know the problem that is at St. Lucia Avenue. The Jamaica Football Federation is an opponent that we all must factor in. Yeah, oftentimes you are defeated by them. So now, if they give the coach, I'm sure Coach Halgrimson know all of what he needs. If he is supported, we will do well. Not just go there to show up, but to compete and challenge. So if I get 2 trophies or 3 to compete for, I'll be competing for the 3 of them. If they give me 1, I'll compete for the 3. If them give me half a trophy, yeah, I'll come out with my team to come compete. So I am weary of this JFF. I'm not going to make them burden me and then heavily laden me and all of that. But it is something I am cautious about. Over to you.
And for me, piggyback again. This is what me I go say. I know it I go upset a lot of people, but me have to say it. You see, if Coach DaCosta, one of my major thing I am looking at in 2024, my major thing is how the team play. How the team play, I need to see the team play more like how we play in the second half against Canada, with more fight, with more courage, with more hustle, more put your body on the line, work more hard. Without you as a player working hard, you will not achieve anything. I was watching Leon Bailey playing against Manchester City, and Leon Bailey, every single time Man City have the ball, he is back in that system working hard. And I see the whole level Villa behind the player, and I see Leon Bailey back deep around the center circle, helping Manchester, Aston Villa. So our star player them, Gray and Bailey, they have to learn how to put in performance going backwards to the goal. Everybody have to add. That is what I am looking for from Coach Al Grimsey. Every single time, Coach. Yes,
So,
sir.
You see, Leon Bailey, how many of the previous matches did he start for Aston Villa? He got benched, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then came off the bench and started playing better and better, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which did what? Earned him what on against Man City? A start, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then he took the opportunity to showcase and have a spectacular match game, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see, when coaches light a fire under your butt, right? Because you're not living up to performing to your abilities and stuff. Sometimes not, but now you see the man is a madman out there just fighting and defending and a counter-attack and being the player he can be. And sometimes it takes a coach to pull that out of you. And I've told you this before. Michael Jordan is considered the greatest NBA player of all time, but he didn't win one championship until Phil Jackson came in. The coach came in and said, no, don't do this. Don't score 60 points. Score 35 points and make your teammates better. Make sure that B.J. Armstrong, John Paxson, Steve Kerr, Rodman later on, but Scottie Pippen, make sure those guys have opportunities and make them big them up and make sure they help you so the workload is not just on you because they'll wear you down, So once he got a good coach that he listened to and followed instruction coach, he started winning championships and won 6 of them. 0 before Phil Jackson, 6 after Phil Jackson, because everybody need a coach.
And Coach Unai Emery, and again, big up to Leon Bailey, he has been doing excellent, but the attitude and this not goes for Leon Bailey. And the coach mandate, the coach Al Grimson, have to get this team to perform. Right? We need every player to help defend, and if you do shadow, you pick up the space that people difficult to get behind Leon Bailey and Gray. We need Bailey and we need Gray to come back and help with our fullback. The fullback need to get protection. When I watching the Aston Villa, when I watch them or Gray play for him club team, him have that work ethic to come back. The coach have to get that discipline in them to come back and help the team. And for me, 2024, the most important thing for me is to see how this team play as a team, but not individually. Yes, every now and then you're going to get game where individual player brilliant win the game, but just let you guys know that we need team performance, and that's one of the biggest thing that I'm looking forward for. Go for it.
Yeah, one more thing. See, the people out there in Jamaica have to understand. We don't mind. We love the individual brilliance. What we want is both of worlds, where a system produces chances as well as the individual brilliance. And a player within a system can gather empirical data and then pick and choose his chances for to make those plays by what? Reading and reacting to what the defense is doing and seeing deficiencies in your opponent. If the ball goes on the left wing here and then the center back automatically covers for the slow-footed right back, all the space is empty there, and you calculate plan with your teammate. We're going to exploit that space when he does that. You understand? This is what we need, where we can score both ways. both tactically as a team, and then individually when you see a moment, you take over and you do something spectacular for your team.
Okay, back to you, Babatunde. You might mute. You might mute.
In the bigger scheme of things, I would suggest to Coach Al Grimson that system that the nation needs to be functioning similarly at different levels. I would suggest and urge Coach Al Grimson to start implementing that. You know, the Premier League is on now. The schoolboy football is coming to a close for the 2023 season. Yeah, start with the Premier League. Start get some things. In a few months' time, the ballers will forward again to prepare for the 2024 season. Some schools preparation start in March, some start April, some start May. Yeah. Now start to, meet up with the coaches and, introduce a system. It don't have to be one. It doesn't have to be one now, Coach Al Grimson. It can be a minimum of 3 systems that we want to start. You don't want to start with 20 or whatever, but a minimum of 3. So this is it. So you may introduce those systems though, at intervals. So for example, you may say, okay, if we go into a game and we're 2-0 down or 1-0 down, this is what we want to do. This is how we're going to move at it. If we're going and we're 2-0 or 1, this is it. Coach, I hear you saying something.
No, I'm agreeing with you, Babatunde. The lack of preparation as far as what I saw in the Canadian match when Mikel Antonio got injured, right?
Yes.
Where it was more of a knee-jerk reaction. What now? I mean, the one in Jamaica. That was the one that. Which one did Mikel Antonio get injured in Jamaica? Right?
Canada at the National Stadium.
And National Stadium. And Trevante Stewart was put on as a substitute, right? And then eventually they had to resub the substitute, which is an indictment of a bad coaching decision. If you have to sub your substitute for non-medical reason, you made a bad sub, and you're acknowledging that to yourself by bringing somebody and using one of your valuable subs to do that. Because it wasn't thought out. What happens if X goes down? God forbid, this player goes down. What happens if goal? You have to have a plan. And your pregame meeting, days before that, you've already had these contingencies laid out with your coaching staff. You understand? You have a depth chart. The chart says, okay, Liam Bailey is number 1 at right wing. Devon Whisper is number 2. Up top, it's Mikel Antonio. Number 2 is Bosa. On the wing, Damari Gray. You understand that? And you have that depth chart at each and every position all the way down. So when the injury or the thing happened, you are there to make a good decision because you already thought it out. You don't have to think it out in those pressure situations, moments and think, Mikel Antonio went down. Oh, boom, we're going to Bosa. Whoever, you understand, whoever it was, it's already planned out. And this is one of the deficiencies I see.
Why I would not take off Trevante Stewart? Because part of your job and responsibility as a great coach is you have to build players. Even if Pele come into your side or, Khadija Shaw, Walter Boyd or whoever, you as a coach supposed to welcome them in. Help the brain to feel at ease. I forgot through that psychological preparation. They say, hey, this is some of the things that are going to happen. You're going to be faced with this, so and so and so. Be prepared. And when you put a ball on and then you take him off, you can mash up him whole football life.
I agree 100%, Babatunde. I agree 100%. But Ryan, to your bigger question now, the problem with Jamaica, we have an all-star team. We don't have a team. You understand that? When the NBA have them all-star break, right?
You have an all-star
players, right? But it's an all-star team. It's not a solid team. You can't have an all-star team. You have to have a team. The rest of the teams in the world, those players have been working together for years. And then and it's always the core. 7, 8 players are the core, and they may replace this one for too old, or a new hotshot guy come up, or whatever it is. But they have that basic core, and they don't have to start from scratch. You see, I would give this advice to Coach Halverson. You don't have to start from scratch. You can start from experience. You don't have to go all the way back. You have to understand. And you already experienced these fullbacks, right? You see, this is one of the issues Jamaica's had. You know, one of the players is back healthy again. It seemed to be one of his first choices. Hopefully he's finally over the Latabaldea thing there, where he's always starting this fellow there, because you see what a real energetic midfielder can bring to the table for Jamaica's side. Yeah, and once again, when are we going to switch over for the all-star, all the great players in the world? But that used to happen. I use USA basketball as an example because back in the day, USA used to send a college team because they were better than the rest of the world. Even their college players, 18, 19, and 20-year-olds were better than anybody in the world in basketball, in the FIBA World Champion, in World Championship for FIBA and things like that, and in the Olympics. But then when the rest of the world caught up now with America said, America lost 2 Olympics in a row and didn't finish. What did they do? They brought out the big guns. Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, the great Patrick Ewing, and Charles Barkley, and then bring out the dream team and box down the rest of the world. Even though it was an all-star team, it was that much more. But now, even our best in this last World Championship in basketball, they didn't make it to the championship game. You understand? Because the other teams have a team that they work on year round, and it's not an all-star team. This all-star team where they just come together for a couple of days and then try to go out and play these major competitions is not working. It's not a working formula. It's not a winning formula. We need a lot more. I know we can't get the time that we need Cal groups. We can't get the time we need to work with them and things like that. But it shouldn't be that difficult. I see these players play these systems every week in the English Premier League and the MLS and things. So it's nothing foreign to them. They know how to play good football. They know how to make good football decisions.
Right. So I see El Grangiro now saying that national coach now have time for Bill. Oh man. But here I know. I don't have an issue with the word Bill. So I'm going to put it aside. As a leader in any facets of life, when you have either your nation, aka family, picnic, wife, or work, you have a job responsibility at work. You, in order to get the best out of your staff, it is courage, and whether you could have insipid at the word, some is building. Yes, you have to, at different intervals communicate. You have to reach the brain and the smaddy where you're working with and so on in order to get the best out of them. Stress and success cannot live and exist the same place. So if you get a team member or a staff member coming in and they're unhappy with something, it is part of your responsibility as the leader to say, yo, I really are going. I realize you're not really too happy or you're feeling, all of these things is important. And whether you like it or not, El Grangiro, building. To get the best out of a baller, you have to reach up yourself and build, courage, talk, show them little things. Yeah, this is how we are sitting on the sideline in a baller. Video and you play back. Over to you.
Before you come back in, I disagree with one of the things them when I say. To on your coach, I was a player, right?
Yes,
and my coach, Liebert Aliman, right, was mainly known for double sub, a player, right? I get double sub, right? My teammate get double sub. We never suffer and curl up in our bed and camp, so we get double sub. When you get double sub, that simple mean not every time, not all the time, make it clear. That mean that you're not doing what the coach asks you to do. Or it's a tactical reason why the coach take you off. Just like the other day, Bailey, the coach double sub him. You know what that do? That make Bailey cross him, walk go down the tunnel, him vex. But the coach say make a tactical change. And after that, Bailey get a double sub there. The man put him on and take him out back. Bailey game just elevate. As a player, you have to look in at yourself. Why the coach take me off? Wait, such and such. We care everything. We, Tuano, Coach Dakasta and Babatunde. It's not a big thing. The code we go back and look
my point. You missed my point entirely. You understand?
Me attack Baba Tunde because Baba Tunde
Sudden injury happens. A sudden injury happens. That is.
I agree with you on that, but me attack Baba Tunde point. Me attack Baba Tunde point because Baba Tunde have this thing where him feel like everybody who come from who born in a Jamaica and they don't a Jamaica forget a leeway in the national team.
No, if it was Demarai Gray, wait now.
That is what they doing. But you do it and a look rubber under the paper, brother.
No, Bridget, no. Yeah, you see, I attack my integrity now. I behave like some enemies now. No, I am the individual who speak as it is. I don't need to use no underside thing around. I just deal with it straight as the moment require or need. If it was Demarai Gray, Bobby Reed, any one of them, I would have the same premise. Now, if I have to put on a ball and take him off or her off, them know immediately why them come off because in our training session, them know say, all right, if you go to go farm full or don't farm at all, then it's problem. So I could take you out of the team now. If I give you instruction to carry out and you figure say, okay, all right, our coach I tell me say, me run this, you know. Yo, coach I know him and say, me just take you out of the team. Yeah, you can't sleep on the bench too when we do that. You have to go in and change and get an early shower, exit. Because when you come to this, any level where you come to people, stop with them and do for come watch you put on a proper show and put your skill together and all of that. So you can't waste people time now. Get an opportunity to play, go out and play.
Right, I have a question for you, please. Sorry, excuse me, Baba.
Yeah, go to it.
Right, it's Tremaine Stewart and Michael Antonio.
Trevante
Stewart, and even swap. That means they're the same type of player.
They're similar, but he's not up to that level as yet as Mikel Antonio.
No. So that's one of my points. You know, what is your game plan call for to the team we're playing, right? What did the game plan call for? And it called for Mikel Antonio up top doing certain things. As you're the coach, you plan to have Mikel Antonio for the whole match up there, because he's proven to be a very reliable player out there for the 90 minutes plus. The thing I'm having trouble with people understanding is you get them to think on a coaching level that this is not a friend thing. This is not a big super fan thing. This is an analysis of the Jamaican football team as well as Jamaican Football Federation and what needs to be fixed up and made better before we enter these large tournaments so Jamaica don't embarrass themselves. Instead, Jamaica goes out and glorifies the entire island with a magnificent performance. You understand? A win, lose, or draw. We said that's our team, and we're proud. That's our team. So when we see the deficiencies and we call them out, it's not because we hate on Coach Algrimson. Algrimson, at the end of the day, is winning, and he has Jamaica in position to do great things in 2024. You understand that? But I, as a learned coach, know, Baba Tunde see it, and even Ryan, you see it. Because we know you know ball. You're smart. Yeah. You understand that when the biggest size in the world, them have a system of play and they will mash it up.
But you
take advantage of weak teams that play individualists.
Coach, I go piggyback on what I say. I go piggyback on what I say. But I have a caller. The caller go first, and then me catch you back on that thing. Don't lose your chain of thought. Come here, bring you back. Welcome to the show, Carl.
I want to make a couple of quick points. The first is Baba Tunde and El Granero, the two of them right. I'm gonna tell you all them right. El Granero right in the sense that as a national coach, you know, have the length of time and the number of training sessions where a club manager have, where you can work enough on the technical and tactical aspects as much, quote unquote, to build the player in terms of that way. Where Baba Tunde right at the same time is there's a psychological aspect of football where probably more important than the technical and tactical aspect, and that's a part of it. Where you have a kind word, you have conversations, you try to see how your family, how things at home. You get me? I say them little thing a national coach can do. So it's not that El Granero right and Babatunde wrong. The two of them right in a different ways, but I don't think them kind of understand what each other fully I say. You get me I say? So the two of them right on that point. Right?
We appreciate of the clarification. Yeah. We
Man, you
appreciate
have to take care of the whole. You have to take care of the whole player. It's not a singular thing. Secondly, I'm gonna drop the pointer. You see with Trevante, remember say I like when I'm first capping up. And you don't know where mental state is. I don't even think the national team has a sports psychologist. So you when make him debut where him probably feel under pressure. Him not really play as much minutes in club. Him just get a big move and him a think say yo, I have to do something spectacular in order to keep my space in the national team. You might play in a position where you have a lot of options. So you have to look on them thing there. Secondly, I agree, say you maybe can make a double substitution, but it depends on the mentality of the player. I'm gonna give you a simple example, right? Ryan Giggs was talking about when I play for Man United and I think his Nani, they have a terrible game. And instead of taking off Nani, the coach take off Giggs, and Giggs vexed because he's like, yo, I'm a senior player. Oh, if you take me off and Nani now play good. And Sir Alex said to the man, say, yo, listen, Nani cannot deal with the embarrassment of me putting him on and taking him off. So guess what? I take you off to spare him because we needed a change. So I take you off and switch and put him on the other wing. So every player personality is different. I have to take that into account. You might can do that to a certain player. You talk about Leon at Aston Villa. Maybe the coach knows say if him do that to Leon, the next game Leon I go short and him I go put him top performance in the next game. But if him do that to another player, it might 5-6 game him not play good. You get me I say?
Well done, sir. Well said. Perfectly
you have to adjust your coaching to the personality. Me hear Man United players say Sir Alex are screaming at them face and them I say, hold on, oh yeah, ball after me and me get 8 out of 10. And them say, yo, me have to ball after you because I'm a ball after the next man. Me have to get the anger out. But me have to ball after you because I'm a ball after the next man. Me know say for the next 3-4 weeks him now go play good. So the psychology of the game is very important, and that is where Babatunde is right, but El Granero is also right.
Which is good. Which is good. Because the next part of that now is the fact that every individual have different traits, aka personality. And as a coach, you have to be able to tap into that and get the best. A perfect example. If you have your wife or your empress or your princess or your pitney, something not right. Why is it that the minute you exchange a kind word, a word of attention, why is it that you get a different
change? The whole atmosphere in the house change.
Yes, sir. That is what I say. That is just all I say. So, we know them have an issue about the building thing.
Yeah. No man, I'm afraid, you know. Because them afraid next thing I gotta say the coaches start off camp. Afraid, so them not really listen 100% to what I try tell them. You get me? I say it is bigger than just that. You have to, if the player in the right place mentally, it no matter how good he is technically and tactically, it now go come up on the pitch. And maybe if we have a sports psychologist, maybe them could have said Trevante feel pressured. Him feel like him need to do like the most in order to keep him spot in the team. And maybe the psychologist could have helped him even before him touch the pitch and say, Trevante, yo, just take it easy, do what you're good at, listen to the coach and try follow him instruction. Don't put the added pressure. You get them little thing there. So that's it. Yeah.
And next thing me I show them people them too. Me I put a ball and new in my setup. I have to have a little minute with him. So I go make him know.
Speak to him after the game, you know. I speak to him about the second Canada game. I'm ask him about the situation. And the man say, yo, this I tell me say me need to work more harder. So I say, how you feel? The man say, yo, I Gary me come from, you know, I'm hungry for this, you know. You think me gonna hold on my head in the ground? See him say the ball, I said, man say me good, me alright, me strong.
That sounds like a solid mentality. So kudos to the youth because I wanted to see him in the national team from a long time. So hopefully him get another chance and then take it. And my last point. we can't keep on assume so the coach is not doing certain things. We don't know what happens in camp, right? We don't have a Netflix series to see how he might deal with the players or what he's saying or not saying to the players or what it is that in plan for the next year, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. From what I have known of Coach Grimson before he came to Jamaica, and I am assuming it has not changed, is somebody that is very meticulous in his planning and his execution of what he wants. Whether or not the plan is a good or bad, or there's someone in the middle, time will tell. But he's not someone that is not good at preparation, and is someone who's a stickler for preparation, for planning, and for execution. You get me, I say? So
excellent
at the end of the day, let's not assume whether or not it work out, because me can have an excellent plan written out, because you get me, I say, but it might not be the right plan for Jamaica, but over time it will be revealed. But let's not act like, you get me, I say, is somebody where him not know him I do. Him know him I do. You get me, I say, but sometimes with philosophy might not match with the job we have, but in time it will either succeed or it will fail and it will fall on him. But let's not assume that he's not planning, that he's not trying to execute it to the best of his ability. And yeah, give him a little leeway with that.
Yeah, all right, cool.
I don't like the preaching to the coach like we assume say he's not. You get me, I say?
No, Carla, I'll push back on this point here because you made several astute points, excellent points. Sure that you know football, but I tell people to watch the match with a coach's eye or a student of the game's eye, and not as a fan. You understand? And too many fanboys out there don't see the shape of the defense. They see the marking of the defenders, who's tracking the runners. The things that coaches know make a solid team and a solid defense. And then offensively, the unselfish play of a Michael Antonio, knowing when to pass, when to be a wall, when to do this. You understand? So when I beat Al Grimson, it's because over the last 5 matches, I see the same defensive flaws, and it's not being fixed. And I see the same players playing good football, good defense in the English Premier League every weekend. So I said, what's the difference? Why aren't you doing it for Jamaica and you do it for all these big English side clubs every weekend? Where is that's yeah, what I'm open. As from a coach's perspective, when you look on the ball, a square, and I'm looking at the markers. Who's loose? Who's not? And it's frustrating to see the same mistakes week after week. That's why I beat him.
Fine, and it frustrates me too. But where me have an issue is this: we've been having the same issue from me idea my knee. You get me, I say? And it take Rene Simoes to basically be a, I don't want to use the wrong word, but basically you have to bully the man them into working as a team.
Yes, that's the first thing.
We have criticized how Grimson is. Brazil and Jamaica is a different language, but we have a similar culture. So I think Simoes, and I'm going to say it already, it's enough for the man where I praise Simoes now. When me a youth and the man a coach national team, they never like the man because him beyond strict. The man strict to a next level. Hal Grimson is not that personality. And I think the personality Hal Grimson has is, listen, when are professionals, when know what to do, I'm not going to treat them like boy. And I'm not the coach. At the end of the day, it comes back to the coach. But if the coach is saying to the players, but trust to go out there and execute, only cannot let down the man and then keep on and do that. So the coach are gonna get fired, and I have no problem, if people burn him out, because they keep on conceding the same goals. He must be criticized for that. You get me, I say? But when it come on to talking about the planning and execution and whether or not he have a vision, I am confident he has that. But if you're gonna criticize him for the defensive mistakes, I cannot defend him. We can't defend him this one. We can't see the same goal over and over. Even the second goal for Canada is the same goal we have been conceding before Hal Grimson. So, me accept the criticism, but not on certain things. Certain things we draw the line. I'm not going to criticize him this up. But yes, defensively, the same shit happen over and over and over. So, me can't back him this up. There's no, you will get no defense from me right here.
Is Hagrimson
None.
Big up yourself.
Hagrimson
Big up hold on there, coach, before you go. Damian, big up yourself for your donation in Super Chat. Thank you very much, my brethren. Really do appreciate it and stuff. Big up yourself.
Yo, brothers, me I go roll, you know. Me I go cut. Me I go cut.
Big up yourself.
Yeah, just remind me your name, no?
Rico done this. Rico done this. Coach agrees. Force I agree.
Yes. Good points, Rico Dan. Listen,
Excellent,
Ryan, I'm some of these people who say about the feelings of this player and the feelings of this coach, them couldn't survive in some of these professional sport leagues around the world, you know, where the bottom line is winning or losing and it's dollar bill run things. About that feeling. You're right. There is people that there are sports psychologists and all kinds of other things that well, there's big finance club in the Premier League, NFL, NBA, whatever it is, and things like that. This is what Jamaica will be facing. They have the resources. These countries, because their football federations are much better organized, much better at fundraising. You understand? That's the arm of Jamaica, JFL. I know you get money from FIFA, but you're supposed to have a corporate donor list of every resort on that island. Every big company on the island you have to have a donor list as far as sponsors and support. Where's that? You're supposed to build up a big war chest of money that for a tournament like this, so you can do it right. You can hire a sports psychologist or whatever it needed. Because look what happened to Leon Bailey, right? He got to the bench, right, and come off the bench a few times. Did he respond by burying him head and side and so? No, the man respond. I said, man, I'll show you. You bench me? What? Boom, come out and play hard. Now you get the start. Look what I'm doing. Man City, top team. Go out there and match them. You understand? That's how you want your leaders to respond. And if that's the leadership we get from Liam Bailey into this Nations League and Copa America, then we're in good hands right now. You understand that? Only thing, speaking of sports psychologists, I'd have him tell Liam Bailey, stop pressing so hard. Then the goal you miss is just because you're trying too hard. You understand? What do I mean by that? Remember the goal on the ground and go to ground to try to slide and kick it in with him right foot? Because it wasn't, you understand that? He could have reached with his right foot and push it past keeper either side. I think, but he wasn't as sure because it was on his right foot, so he got to ground, pressing, trying to score the goal and things like that. The other one, when hit under the bar, the crossbar and things like that, again, pressing. Take a half a second, not even half a second, a tenth of a second, and just push the pass, and you do have power. Give me 70% or 80% power and 10 to 24% accuracy, and he would have scored that other goal and things like that. That's the kind of thing I would tell Leon Bailey in the game of Canada with those chances he missed and the ones in Jamaica where he missed those. He was just pressing. He was in position to score the goals. He's just pressing because it means so much to the player. Sometimes, when something means so much to you just want it so bad. Bad things happen because you press, and rather than relax and let the game come to you.
Rico Dan, don't bother telling the lie for me down in the comment section, JC good. JC, I lie my tell JC, I make him tell you nothing. Listen, Coach Dakafta.
Yeah.
I be a chicken over there in Atlanta jerky, I don't work here.
We talk about, did you listen what that brilliance that just come with? The one them talk about men on a positive to say. We always say, Hal Grimson is the greatest coach in the Caribbean. Hal Grimson is the greatest. Listen, we don't have the time for that. We have to get this team right. Get into the Copa America. We have to fix these things, man. And if the players are listening and watching, help that coach fix these things. We're not big, intelligent players. Big intelligent. But you're Damon Lowe the other day. Very smart person, man. Intelligent. Come on, man. Help the coach and fix up these things. That's what we're asking for.
When Tapa was in charge.
Coach not complaining. Hagrimson not complaining. I'm a big man, big, confident coach. Only insecure people cry and complain about criticism.
Right. So just like how when Tapa was in charge, the nation questioned every move. I don't see an issue with the supporters questioning Coach Hagrimson and so on. What I don't agree with, though, is a few days or weeks ago, some aspect of the nation or the supporting fraternity come out and say he should be fired. No. Not I. I'm not Babaton there or support the line there.
No. I don't support that. I don't call for
to build up the foundation.
Due to and with
Ryan, Ryan, you hear that? Babaton, excuse me, I'm sorry for interrupting you, but once again, I don't call for Hagrimson firing. I'm calling for algorithms to make improvements. What I do is called constructive criticism. When I make a criticism, I give you a solution, as well as when I critique you. And it's on film. It's on the tape. Me not make nothing up. See that? When they go out the squares, come out of the box, and the man them free unmarked, and I push it in the back of the net.
But Coach Nakasa, how you respond to the man them say over Atlanta jerk chicken?
Jerk chicken. Yes, I work on a chicken, me a jerk. I remember that saying. Listen.
Yeah. Carla, welcome to the show. Good evening.
Yeah, man. Good evening, man. What going on?
Yeah, man. Me there, man. What going on?
Yeah, greetings.
Greetings, man.
Yeah, man. Is a man you know where I know still?
Yes,
yeah, man.
I know. All right.
Yeah, for years.
Years.
We from way back when. Oh, where you me a car about? I coach me a carpenter.
Hold on, man. Where you come from?
I know it's a Portmore, man, but the next time we'll get back conversation.
Alright. Right.
Portmore. But way back, man. Way back. So, coach, you hear me and say no. I listen to your points, man, thing, but I feel like the coach really understand the landscape of Jamaica football, or Jamaica as a country. See? Some things that we expect from our national team, we are trying to put in a context with international club football. We not have them, the resources are a very important thing in football. We have to work with what we have as a country. Yeah?
Yeah, those points will be made.
Manchester City. Things that we apply at Manchester City and Aston Villa and Liverpool. I live in England. Football in England is a religion. Okay? The resources are going to football. The natural park feel of England, where you see, is greener and better. Just the park where you're walking, than National Stadium turf. The park I'm going to play Sunday ball pan. Yeah? So, we have to put the intangibles in our talk about.
Carla, man, enough of them things, you know, more to the park, greener than one. Man,
yeah, man, I like that around, man.
I'm going to a whole heap of place in Canada. It look good, but it look good, but no, come, Carla, man. You have some park where look good, but no, not a football field. This is a park where we play football. It's built for football. See? So them places are well taken care of. We're not gonna do that. We also know the intangibles have to make sense.
Question.
Have to make sense. So yeah.
Them places that we now refer to, England and the state of the place. It drop out of the sky or them put infrastructure and systems in place for facilities.
That's why I say we have to compare resources. Now England and Canada and America do these things.
Yeah, so my next point here now, my Carla, is that if you aspire to accomplish things, if you're gonna go against the best, your preparation can be substandard and then you come and say, oh, Jamaica.
Here's a question I put to you now.
Go on.
If the government will put 20 million in a football field or 20 million in a Kingston Public, which option again better for do?
No, the two of them needed.
Oh, what one the government can afford?
No, and that's a lie.
The health system of Jamaica needed.
All right, let me show you something now. Government, we don't care about the people. They will do what they think is best to do. When a time for election come, you see them have money for buy vote.
No, all that makes sense. What me answer now? Me talk about the day-to-day life of Jamaica. If you go,
me ask you the eye now say government don't see sports as something necessary for them invest in it. They want to like the photo up and the nice talking and that can't work. We don't keep saying this thing about Jamaica, third world country, you know. Which third world country can have one car sell for $20 million?
No, I mean, Jamaica. No, but watch this now. You see the individual life. Remember, Jamaica is a country where tax don't pay, you know. People have to pay tax, you know.
That's not true.
I would think more than think that. No, man, Jamaica pay tax. They pay GCT. That's why you have GCT.
The politicians, them don't pay tax.
No, all right.
But most of them pay tax.
No. When you go research how much people in Jamaica meet the tax threshold for pay tax of themselves.
All right, let's get off in the weeds of taxes, because one of the things I noticed, Jamaica needs to invest in the quality of life of its citizenship. And if people like football and want football, they need to invest in the quality of life of their citizens. Or else it becomes a powder keg and then all kind of other things going. So you have to be able to do both at the same time.
Remember,
rebuild the infrastructure as well as build a football field.
Track and field is Jamaica's most successful sport, but Jamaica don't have, I don't think the government have 3 AstroTurf. Government, because we know you have individual school who have it. I don't think the government have 3 proper running track in Jamaica.
The government only interested in taking pictures, man. Government not bill.
Yeah. Well, no, they need to prioritize these stadiums because every year
let's get the football. Look at that football now still. All right. So you see the team, you know, the team itself now just need time. It need time. But now I tell you something, me I say now. You see, if a man come a national team, like Javantes do come a national team, and him come and him psychologically in already, he's not supposed to be there. If you reach a national team and psychologically your mind not ready for it, you're not supposed to be there.
I agree with you.
You agree with me?
No. All right.
The coach have 3 days to prepare a player.
Yeah, but watch this now. Facilitating things, you know. That's why I say things not just drop out of the sky. So we know the players at this level. Because if some schools can have psychologists, why at this level there can't be 2 or 3?
No, I'm not going to say Jamaica do have a psychologist. I don't know. What I'm saying to you though is when the coach pick at 24.
All right, let's talk about whisper. Where's the whisper there in London now?
Cephas could have get it. See? Yeah. Colin Anderson could have get it. Couple other ball around town would have loved to take it.
And they would need the same help too.
Shine. No man, that's not the club.
That's a very, very special man.
Thing, it was ready for it. If you come and your mentality ready, let me tell you something. You know about Lenny Dennis, have you heard about him? Lenny Dennis.
Yeah, I think me heard the name.
That's the first English player ever play for Jamaica. Yeah?
Lenny Dennis?
Yeah, that's the first
outside of Lindy Delapena.
Lindy Delapena was Jamaican. I mean the first ball them got England and bring back to Jamaica. Near Lenny Dennis.
Okay, cool.
When we watch 72 at debut, it comes to my Lenny Dennis is the worst debut ever seen in football.
And he redeemed himself after. Lenny Dennis redeemed himself after.
No, never get called again.
Give thanks that is not the situation with Trevante Stewart. He will be called again.
No, so we now will find excuse. We don't want anybody to say mentally not ready fit or not. No, go away and come back better. When national,
I just the premise how you say it still say if he's not mentally ready, him shouldn't him not for dead.
No, anybody at all the country call and mentally ready the occasion. You're not supposed to be here.
I couldn't deal with that. If after a period of time now where you provide them with everything what is necessary for the particular objective accomplished, and then they don't accomplish it now, then that point you can now know say, all right, cool.
No, remember, brother. Baba, remember, look on Jamaica squad now. So we have Michael Antone, we have Bowser, we have Corey Burke, we have Steve, we have a whole heap of youth in the wings that wait for an opportunity. See? You aspire to play for your country. All you're doing in your club football is the national team they are looking. When the coach call you, man, and you have to ready for it, man. You have to ready for it. Mentally, you're supposed to be preparing yourself mentally.
Remember the I just said, you have to facilitate certain things, and the resources is not so widespread out here. So in keeping those factors into the brain, you have to understand now. Say, okay, cool. When you call a baller, the club or the school where them come from, they have certain infrastructure where it's necessary to facilitate success. So watch out. All right, baller. This is how you forward, give thanks. Welcome in. This is how we expect the thing now. So me I put on a baller, I'm coming on my system for the first time. Watch here. 3 objectives is where we're going to look at success in this particular game. You assist, you defending, and you score.
But
no, more I follow that key.
The first time on national program.
3 assists, 3 things. You can point out to the ball and say, these 3 things, once it accomplished, it's success. You may not be in the perfect opportunity to score, later off get another baller. You may be the closest man to the ball when the team attack with, start the defense from there. So.
But Ryan.
Yes, sir.
Anything that we learn to don't really play minor league, though. Yeah. Fundamentals of football.
Not everything.
But that are basically fundamentals of football, right? You're in a good position later, don't it?
Yeah.
You expect to go for the national team because of each other?
With this Jamaican team, of course, you will have players who still don't know when they get the fundamentals. And then
I'm supposed to the national team.
Ryan.
May
I say something, Ryan? I got a chat guy said, Carl Morrison, does the U.S. government invest in sports in Mr. DaCosta? Yes, 100%. They build fields, they build... U.S. spend more money on youth sports and other sports than any other country. What do you mean? Somebody please educate
resources.
When you
resources.
Yeah, Carla,
resources.
Resources.
Yeah.
High school stadiums. Hey, they have high school stadiums in America. We put national stadium to shame. More capacity, better facility. High school stadium for American football and thing in America. In Texas, what? The high school stadium better than Jamaica National Stadium. Not even close. That's public school.
Yeah, so one of the things may I show the brethren and the ones listening and so on. Everything is you put things in place, you know. Not just drop out of the sky or you pray and it's falling in your hand, like, you know. You have to put things in place. We still have a stadium from 1962. Why we can't have every parish with a proper stadium? Because when you develop your individual capital or the people that might have the skill, you know, feeling no one about thing and money and yeah, because you develop on Sherika Jackson. If from Veer and then MVP, if them coach them never CR, showing they are earn now. If we never have Stephen Francis with a great vision, every somebody would have once them done champs, them look for go up on the slave farm in America. Stephen Francis come up with that vision and yeah, government not jump in and say, watch it, all right, what you need? I need a mini stadium. How much seat at 20,000 thing, yeah. Where is it for our field, works, pump station, equipment, room, all of them thing there. All right, cool. Which parish you want it, you know? Give me it in a Kingston. All right, yeah. Next coach, you know, come up with something. And you facilitate and you put things in place. If government did care about people, they would have make sure that the talent will be harnessed and properly developed.
Yeah, all the point, Baba Tunde. Me have a caller. Caller, welcome to the show. People have 7 more minutes to go before the show closes.
Good night.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, good night. Good night, panel. Good night. Good night, Baba Tunde. Good night, Mr. DaCosta.
Good night. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Ryan, big up yourself.
Yes, man.
I have a few points more and touch on. But the first one me like to highlight is the people of the country, the football lovers, the JFF. The JFF, I forget about the people them for love, to support back the team. Because a whole part of time I see the reggae boys are playing in a national stadium and the stadium not even half. It's like nobody not support the team like all them should have support the team right now. Second point, the team, I think the reggae boy team right now, they need fair play with more speed. One of the things why Liam Bailey now look so well in the local team is because when they play in the English Premier League, they might play with pace, and Liam Bailey have pace. The reggae boy team is playing too slow. That's why most of the English players, them, when them come in at the reggae boy team, them look moderate. Them look like them on a body. because the team is too slow. Other countries step up the pace of them playing. Even Panama. Look how Panama play. And Panama is not really an excellent team, but them bypass the pace what Jamaica play with right now.
What do you mean by Panama an excellent team? What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking in terms of the players them a play like some excellent big clubs.
Them play as a team.
You know?
Them play as a team.
Yeah, them play as a team. Them have fighting spirit.
Them play.
Yeah.
It's more than just playing quick. It's more than playing quick. It's more about are you seeing the pass before you get the ball. So if we are all on the football and look at the pass. LeBron James, King James, people have 2 more minutes before the show done. Cause I go watch you finish at the basketball. Like from 6 o'clock, me there. What may
I say?
Yeah, make it quick.
That's one of the things why.
Wrap up, Carla.
That's one of the things why Zinedine Zidane is so good, because him say all 10 pass before him get the ball. When him get the ball, he know if he do already. Yeah. Next point again, when me I try to make. You see, right now in the Jamaican football, we have a whole heap of youth that do so well in the schoolboy football right now. We need to get them youth in our program from now. Too much youth do so well in the young schoolboy football, and we can't see them integrate in the senior squad. You understand? Every country I do it, so why? Yeah.
They not finish properly.
Yeah, because there's no development.
The whole I know, let me tell you, where most of these coaches in Jamaica afraid to accept and the truth, man like Babatunde them. Babatunde, the youth them in the Dakar Cup stop learn from them reach 15. You know. Most youth in Jamaica stop learn the game. When them reach 15 and 14, that's it.
Yeah.
What do you mean by when we get them thing there from?
No, but you only enough to speak them thing there over the youth.
But are the truth no. Development, the proper development, Bridging.
No, Bridging, there's no point in your life from oxygen that come out of your nose and in your mouth that you stop learning. Learning is
put them on. You have a call tomorrow. Big up yourself.
Alright, big up yourself, yeah.
Thanks, Carla. Learning is perennial, it's forever, it's like rain and sunshine. It can't stop.
Babatunde, listen to me I say to you, brother. Most youth, they need 15, and me I talk about learning football. Football. Not talk about etiquette, me I talk about football proper.
If you learn football, you learn anything same way, no,
we're not getting the right training, brother. We're not developing.
I don't know about our neck. No, I can't talk on behalf of some. Because some coaches are doing the right thing.
75% of the players them are playing at the Dakar Cup and the Manning Cup only can use one foot, Bridging.
And I agree with that, but we still have coaches that is doing the right thing.
The next level, them when them go the next.
No. Even at the Manning and the Costa, under 14 and 16, urban and rural, we have coaches that is doing the right thing. We have coaches that have structure in place, program, topics.
When I say no,
my thing, every day is a new topic, me I train my boy them and girl them, Every day is a new topic.
All right, Baba,
today go in a classroom, it list out. Monday, what we are going to do? Shooting. Tuesday, penalty.
All right, Baba, appreciate it. We have 2 minutes to end the show. I have to run leave when I not stay here no more night. Carla, good evening. Welcome to the show, Carla. Carla.
Good night, cuz.
Good night. How are you doing?
Good night. Cuz, I Joe down on this now.
What go on, Joe?
Me I listen to you and your panel look a while. At a man calling at about the ball name Lenny Denny.
Yeah.
Did you know, say, and me have the full story for the ball of it. And me, them jump off of the national side because them never want to carry me come America on the World Cup team and bring that 2 left foot man there, When I reverse baller, any man could have ever then compete to the national side of that.
Yes, sir, you them jump off 98.
Yo, I'm shameless moment that in a football, man. Just to the man them never want to carry me come America, Them drop me off my side,
So where you do them time? It was a bad upper coach. Juliana.
No man, them here we go on, hear that story I call. Come me a play juvenile for Jamaica national team. Me have a knee problem and my knee swell up the week before we go away. The man them say me and my past brethren were dead, Rowan Palmer, cause we took an enchanted flight from Miami to Guatemala. Them say we have a runway. Seeing? So watch out, me go for my first tour with Jamaica team 1986, go to Miami, go play a winter game. Me come back home, right? Me I show you the man them now read my file, you know. A football me want to play all of my life. And the man them say me have a runway again. If me come at the World Cup game at New York.
Yeah.
I saw the man them drop me in a brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The man them have
What their name call? I'll give you a name for there, you know.
and the man them look
This
for
is
me
Jordan.
differently from them time that till now, you know.
Yeah.
I saw the man them drop me at juvenile and the man them come at national team come drop me same way.
So,
Hey, cause I prefer you to keep that story at yourself, brother. You make a 2 man away for take away game. I can't believe this, man.
I need to hear it. This is good information. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, but we're glad to hear this.
But me I try to tell you, say, the way me used to play ball, me I try to tell you, say, I'm a play for Boys Town, the man them have me, I look for me a different way, I say me have a runway. You understand what I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So for some of the younger listeners now and viewers, when you hear Joe Henry say runway, what you used to happen in the 80s?
Not Joe Henry.
Coach, Dona, hold on there, Babatunde. My run leave, my
Tell the
run
man to
leave.
Joe Downer, no Joe Henry.
Yeah.
All right, sir, Joe Downer.
My run leave. Of course, call him back tomorrow. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. People,
Yes.
hit the like button. Hit the like button, people. Hit that like button. Like up the stream, people. Like up the stream, people.
So as me I said before the caller leave, is that what used to happen in the 80s and 70s and 90s when the ball of them travel overseas or athletes them not really.
Oh, you want Coach Dacaster number?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Coach Dacaster.
Yes, sir.
The ball I want your number.
Original life, yeah.
Yeah, man. Ryan, after the program or whatever, Brian can give me my number.
Okay. You know so live me the maestro, man.
No, me never know.
Yeah, man, me the live, man. Me the live maestro.
Yeah, man. Big up the program. Big up the elder them, coach and
I'm
Yes,
also
sir, yeah.
I'm also on Instagram, Coach_Dacosta.
No, man, I'm going to send Maestro your number, man.
Yeah,
Maestro, big up yourself, man. Because I know you're a man that like
Yeah,
talk to
man.
the public, you know.
yeah, man. Big up Babatunde. Coach, me I link you after you.
Yes, sir.
You know.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, some of us that set up the people them now are not so familiar with the term runoff.
By the way, Babatunde, a Jeremy knew that Maestro, all right?
I wonder if you remember Babatunde. Rastafari. Hey, Mr. Jeremy, you yellow, sir. Yellow.
Babatunde, Dacaster don't know who that night, you know. He don't know who that.
Yeah, I know, man. We play. JUTC played.
Babatunde, me say Dacaster don't know who.
I do know that. I was assistant coach to Jermaine Hugh up
No,
here.
man. Then man.
Yeah, I assisted you on a professional team up here. What do you mean?
Eh?
Yes.
So him can coach?
Jermaine's a big coach. What do you mean? Jermaine Hugh.
Eh?
I'll tell you a story about Jermaine Hugh. At 42, he played in a professional. We didn't have enough players. The man go there and was the best player on both teams at 42 years old. What do you mean? Big brain.
Yes,
Future big coach in Jamaica. Keep your eye on that. That's what Jamaica didn't have that kind of coaching program when there are people in the bullpen coming up. So we don't have to go foreign a national coach. We can come right into our own backyard and select a Jermaine Hugh or somebody that to be our national coach. Big up and coming coach. You know what you're talking about.
So they go at the Jamaican public, them or some of the people them go out, them undermine the things, coach.
They don't know me.
You know, don't say I always have that, man.
Bro, I'm telling you, say Dacaster, in Atlanta, huge, people. And a joke thing, people.
So the story I'm gonna share with I know about Jermaine is that we play a business house about 03 some of
Make it quick. Yeah, Baba Tunde, come off run, brother. I want to go watch the rest of basketball game.
Yeah, and
then, man, because it's still to one.
So the business house at that time there's a top level thing. So we play Harborview and Jermaine you forward from St. Thomas, I think out a license we go. And we'll play him out there also. So in the match we'll go play with out a license. Yeah, it was JUTC. I don't remember the team we play for at the time. But me I tell you, as a defender, man, me did that for alert. All of me yai them, all three of me yai them have to work. My brain have to ready and fit. Quick, swift, and then pass them.
Listen,
pass them have a compass tonight.
Coach you.
In pass them have
excuse me, Baba Tunde. Baba Tunde. 1 second, please. Coach you can't call me during the broadcast. I'm using the WhatsApp to do the broadcast here. So he's gonna knock me off the broadcast. So Coach you, I'll call you later on. I'll text you later on WhatsApp, okay? Yes. All right, go ahead, Baba Tunde. Go back.
Yeah, so him pass, man, him have some passes there were when before that left him foot, him have a compass where him just point like him doesn't say, this it go on. Excellent baller. And when we look on and we see the type of quality, is these things remind me say we can't give up and developing the talent we're there. So we can't turn my back on that. I will if a coach out there now. Yeah, so other coaches will do other things, but Baba Tunde have to help in the greater development. And as I said, the football as it currently is, it's not helpful for the development of the baller, because when the current system how them hijack it now and them just want everything ready done like mackerel in a tin. It can't work. It can't because nothing is put in place. We see the blueprint where Coach Rene Simon is laying 98. It's not been followed now. Yeah. And so don't be surprised, There may just come a time when FIFA put a restriction on the amount of foreign-based players they can use from overseas. And them say, well, you have too much foreign-based players, you need to have some of your local thing, and because the laws change all the time. Well, we're not going to do. We're not going to call on. Over to you, Coach.
Baba Tunde, anybody that's eligible under the rules should be allowed to play. You cannot, say, oh, this and that. If the rules say a person is eligible because of he has grandparents that are Jamaican or whatever, you cannot. That's what the rules say. We have to play by the rules. It's a sporting match. You understand? It's a game, and it has to have a rule book in order for it to make sense. And it can't say, well, this and that after the rules have been written. The rules have been written. All these players in England and wherever, USA, they're eligible. They're Jamaican. Under the rules, they are Jamaican. They can represent the national team.
Right. So
you as a coach now has a fiduciary responsibility to put the best players you can on that national team, regardless if you say, "Me want that you local boys." No, your job now as national coach is to put the best players out there. But now go back and fix your national system, fix your youth system, all the way to schoolboy system, and help the. Pressure the JFFs to fix those systems. So now you have the pipeline. So we have the best of both worlds. We have quality ballers come from Jamaica, plus we can handpick a few EPL players that will help us out. I think that, like the rest of the world does.
So that message now was hypothetically. So we are seeing things that is likely to happen before it happens. Does the FIFA laws change on a regular basis? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
So Baba Tunde is saying, what if there comes a time, listen carefully now, not dash for the food, not get vexed, not burn up on yourself with the tea, just listen. That's a different perspective. What if there comes a time when FIFA say, okay, we're going to restrict the amount of foreign-based players that you can have in your team? What are you going to do at that time?
You have to adjust the rules.
What does that mean? I say? So now put things in place. I need to see the best 23 or 26 man squad assembled. When a Reggae Kings, when a Reggae Princesses, the best 26 female squad assembled at all times. And where I see in a summer, estimation and reasoning, because a baller come from foreign, in better than what we have out here. And that is not always the case in all instances. A lot of baller where we have out here so better than where is playing elsewhere, but because them is playing overseas and playing for certain team, some I know. Yes,
I have to push back on it. It's not about the better player, it's the better fit. Like right now, what we need a midfielder in Jamaica, right? Because Damien Lowe came up and showed us that we need a midfielder that can be a two-way player. Give us the tackling defensively we need, plus add to the attack. You understand that? So is there a better fit on the island or is it foreign? I don't care where it come from. So in that thing, it's not about that. It's who's the better fit, not the better player. If you had a basketball team, right, and you had all short man, you said, no, we need a center. And he's a better fit. We need a big 7-footer. We have 25, 10 guys. But there's a specific reason that's better fit.
So here's the reply to that. Allen Iverson showed that your height is not always a determining factor in basketball.
Agreed. But he fit a role, and the centers fit a role, and a power forward fit a role, and a small forward fill a role, just like yes, number 6 in football, fullbacks fill a role. You have to be a better fit. And if you watch this Jamaican team before Damien Lowe went to midfield, and you ask yourself, what does this team need? When I coach a team, I look at the match, I say, what does this game need before I make a substitution? I don't just substitute for the sub. What does the game need? It need this, it need that, whatever. So.
Right, so your decisions are driven by objectives.
Yeah, no, you gather empirical data, and then you make a good coaching decision based on your experience and your expectations.
Cool. So one of the greater thing I look at all the time, the current methodology employed by the JFF Limited, is it helping our ballers to develop? Are we able to export ballers all over with the requisite skill, like our Bibi did have, Walter Boy did have, Jermaine, you and so on? Are we doing that? No. Because the current methodology, them just call few baller when they're ready. Nothing proper is done, and then they expect to go out and attain success. And that cannot help. That is not helping the development of the local football. So the blueprint forward 98, or the black print, or the dark print, or the red print, it's set out on paper. Is it being followed now? No. You cannot attain success if you don't do the right things the right way all the time. That is how you attain success. And when you attain it, you still have to do the right things the right way all the time to sustain the success. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, but Babatunde, if this was an educational system, we're not talking about football, we're talking about educating Jamaica's children. You said you think the curriculum being offered will make us proficient on the world stage, reading, writing, and arithmetic, the STEMs, science, technology, engineering, and math. If the curriculum was failing, we didn't have it, and we weren't producing, they get to 15. I said, so use Ryan permanent, and they go to 15 and then stop learning. And they don't learn no new skills after 15. And now you understand what the problem we're in. What we need is a better curriculum that teaches, advanced placement courses in football once they reach a certain age that they're not getting it, because the proof of the pudding is in the eating. And when you see, are we producing those players? Are we producing them? Yes or no? We're not putting not in the numbers. You'll have a whisper here, you'll have a this one here, or somebody not.
No, yeah, but hold on. We only know about whisper because someone did take the talent before it reached whispering DWR status and nurture and build it,
Yeah.
And I'm saying to the population that a lot of other whisper exists in all of the parish them. But there's no infrastructure in place to facilitate the development. And that is why now Baba they go in himself and say, watch out. I forget my academy going. There's no, we can't delay upon it yet. I mean, we started it before and we never have the support for sustain. Now we have to look at ways how we can overcome that. Yeah, because the talent is there. Is it being developed properly? No. But every parish have some whisper. Every parish have some Khadijah and Trudy and Yasmin and all of them.
Listen, you have to understand, it's skill meets athleticism that produces a professional baller. You understand that? You can be as skillful as you want, but if you're slow-footed and non-athletic, you can't run with them, man. There. When you get older age, you can't run with them. Physically, just run past you. Physically, you understand? I've told you, Babatun, there are three types of football players. There are runners, there are dribblers, and there are brutes. You understand? And when you have somebody run all day, fast, dribbler, the most skillful person on the field, and then a brute, that's the bad man. That's a tough one on the field. More big center back, 6'3", 6'4", good in the air, can buck, anything like. You understand that? Is normally a brute. But when you combine all three of those attributes into one player, he's a runner, he's a dribbler, and he's the toughest joker on the field. No, you have a professional. You understand? But no, it's to develop his mind. I'm watching the schoolboy football this afternoon, right? This evening before I get on air here. Glenmere versus, and I said they had a little left winger, and him just a dribble on a wing. They can't take the ball from him, but he's going nowhere. He's dribbling up, dribbling back, dribbling in, dribbling. He's a little left foot on the wing over there. A little tall fellow, a young fellow, very skillful.
All right,
But nobody has taught him. Let me finish this point. Nobody has taught him that you have to use that skill and that speed and that pace to be productive going forward. You're doing no good dribbling into a circle on the sideline over there, next to the touchline. You just don't know. You're not advancing the ball, you're not doing nothing. Everybody, and I'm like, this guy is not being productive. Are you being productive with your skill? Because that's what they're going to look for in the next level. Not just he's skillful. Can he be productive? Can I fit you into my system? And then will you be able to produce once we put you in the system? Over to you, bro.
All right. So Tajon Cummins, number 19 of Glenmere High School. Super talented. Tajon, what time I know? 11:07. You may not hear this now, but you'll hear it soon. So that was the main reason. Some of the things that you summarized after you saw his performance, that was the reason why he was withdrawn early from the game. In the game that took Glenmere to the final of the Champions Cup over Kingston College, he was penetrative. And he was the player that I told you all reminded me of Walter Boyd, minus the indisciplined part-time. That level of skill. And he used that skill to great effect to help Glenmere defeat Kingston College in the semi-final. Now, when I'm coaching, part of the thing I share with my ballers, listen, 5,000 shift and 10 million pile and salad, that don't help nothing if it don't equate to a goal. So when you done all of that thing there and you get rid of the boy and the whole crowd that rip up, just remember that if you don't get that ball into that net, you're coming off my field. So I don't stifle skill. I embrace it, but it must produce something. Yeah? And that is part of the game.
Yeah, one of the tricks is to get these players to know when to dribble, when to lay the ball, when to set their team turn provider and set the teammates up, and when to release the pressure, drop and switch the ball, and don't force it. That's one of the hardest things to do because sometimes they're so skillful, they lack the trust necessary to give the ball to teammates because they think they're not going to get it back. And them train with these men every day, especially schoolboys, so they know the players. They know which ones are ball stoppers. And for those ball stopper, the ball come to them and the ball stop.
Right. So the next thing again to you ask me also if I had anything to do with the education system. I'm going to come to that, but I first want to respond to that by saying there's something that I developed, give thanks to Coach Gilbert Batu from Trinidad and Tobago. So while I was there, one of the things I learned from Coach Gilbert Batu is that there's something in the football called play what is on. Pass and move into space, get the first ball, fight for the second ball. All of these attributes are important factors of the game. So you want to know that these are things that you have to aware. So play what is on doesn't simply mean that you play what is best for the team at the particular moment. That is what it means. Down to the education system now. Everything at decay, your head at decay. Now, this particular system is not set up to facilitate the development of our people, you know. The education system, as we now know it in 2023, is geared at facilitating bodies or people for the enslaved farm, as I call it. What do we mean by that now? I have seen certain aspects of the education document and them tell you how it did start and where it started for, where schools start for, and all these things. And in it, it is saying to the people that they are not interested in people becoming producers. They just want to ensure that you come to work, you get a meager salary, only a meager salary, so that you can keep coming back and you make some people multi-billionaire while you turn pauper. And these things are listed in some of these educational documents. So if I have nothing to do with the education shitstem, as some people call it, I'm telling you, it will be a total new thing. And it offers set towards facilitating people now, youths now, who are become be productive in the society. Yeah. So I'm not interested in that. Me have 2,000 people come on my school and I want all 2,000 of them fit on liar. It can't work. So me I look at each individual now and their area where them interested in. Some of them just have certain skills. Some you just them take a phone. You give them a phone and just take it up, or pull it down, fix it up. Yeah, that's a skill. You look at ways now where you can put things in place to develop that skill, and then eventually now Jamaica start design and build their own phones. Currently, the education system don't facilitate that, and that's one of the problem. Over to you.
Yeah, months ago, like in the spring when I first started with Ryan LFC, right? I was saying there's no reason why Jamaica can't produce iPhones on Apple, iPads and MacBooks and things, but what we need is to be able to have the infrastructure necessary for a corporation like that to come down toward Jamaica. Right now, they want to move it from China and the rest of Asia because of the instability of China and U.S. relationships going forward. You understand? You can't have the iPhone major plants in China and then U.S. and China go to whether a hot war or a cold war. You understand? You can't. But so if I'm in Jamaican government leadership, I start to slowly but surely build the infrastructure necessary for the iPhone, the Tesla, whatever else the modern technology is, and educate my workforce, meaning that science, technology, engineering, and math are focused in the school system, where we're building these and creating and educating students that excel in that area. I know. So Apple look now and say, wait a minute, it's definitely it's a good environment. Have the infrastructure, have and they speak English, which is a big important thing. A lot of the U.S. companies over in China, they have to learn how to speak Chinese or whatever, and you make it ready. Same thing though with football.
Right.
In football, your youth system is not the best it can be. I heard 20 years ago was a lot better than this. Somebody said, they had different levels and different leagues and things like that for them. And we have to start to rebuild that. And how would you do that? These people, when they say the government should need to build a stadium, they can build one a year. You understand? And then 1 year football stadium, next one a track and field facility.
Right.
World class one. Then the year after that, building, it's all African power. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. You try to name it. I don't want to big by the elephant. You can choke yourself. You understand? And you
Yeah, or you can say how we save the elephant a little water at a time, you know. But
all right,
excellent premise.
back
But
then, you have to get your next view wherever you can. I know you mean.
yeah, before I reply to that, remember just attend to some of the spectator in the crowd, aka comments section. So Bala, yellow Bala. Me never see it, sir. I know disrespect her. I never pay attention to the comment section. So Bala asked Babatunde which team him coach. So Babatunde has been at a number of places. So we've been through Manning and the Costa Cup. I am now building out my football academy. So in time, we can put certain of the things that we are talking about into a reality now. So that is it. Yeah, but to start at GC. GC was our first place where we start get exposed to coaching. Give thanks to Glenn Leng, aka Bobby Reds. Yeah, give thanks there, sir. And then we started 97, and then from 97 we go on, yeah. 2009 we did our first accreditation. That's the FIFA JFF. I think that's level 1 and 2 thereafter. And we are going. We've been to Trinidad with a C license. And up to now, Trinidad, I still await for my accreditation paper here. Up to now, I'm not giving my things Trinidad. But anyhow, so that is it. And we've been around to a number of the schools in Kingston and so on. But as I said, the primary premise now is to build out my own academy now. So we can reach a different sector of youths and reach them properly. Not try and exploit them talent without proper remuneration or proper pay. To award that talent and so on, because we're not in the corruption thing, and we're not exploit youths, and we're not teach youths the wrong thing. Yeah, so that give a little idea how it go. Yield up to Kimani Minzi. Yes, I yield up out there, sir. Respect and thing. Kimani, I say Babatunde, if it's up to Babatunde alone, appear the Casa Cup and Manning Cup bar. In the national team. But it's not so. But it's so it go. The brain sometimes can't see what aware of, or it has never been exposed to. And we're quite fine with that. So we always say all things in time. Time did and always reveal. What time? After 11 now, coach. Over to you. I think I want jump off.
Well, I'm about to jump off here myself, because a lot of these guys don't want to have a good conversation, exchange ideas about football, about improving Jamaica, and things like that. I have to remind them every day, all of the people out there, you are Jamaican. You belong to the greatest country on this planet. The best food, the best music, the best beaches, the best weather, the best land, everything, and the best people. And I will always have to big up on itself and be proud.
Right.
Anything can be accomplished. Building iPhones in Jamaica, to win in the Copa America, to advance and playing in the World Cup. I'm making everybody feel here now. You understand? You are Jamaican. You're loud, proud, and you make everybody know it. So I'm going to start on Babatunde. As always, Sir Baba the Great, we had an outstanding time with a conversation with you.
Yes, I.
Anytime you need anything, you just let Coach Costa know. I got you covered.
Yeah, man. Give thanks again. Give thanks. Yeah, brother. So we was assistant at JC, like I said. Glenn Leng was the coach during that time. That is how I got my first coaching experience and so on. So, yes, we answered a part of the reasoning there, or the question. So, good. Yeah. So, give thanks. Tennessee. Z-Bev. Where's out there? James Smith. Where's up there again? United. Where's up there again? RM. CJ. Sophia. Claudette. Yes. Yield up to all of the sisters them and thing. Give thanks to the support that you always give to Babaton there. Give thanks to for the female who, govern and coach I make sure say we get proper counseling and so on. We can't do nothing. Well, I definitely can't attain nothing without the good females input in our life. So we always joyful. Give thanks to mommy. Yeah, man, mommy Sonia, yell up. Mama Lettice, mommy Ina, mommy Vi. Yeah, Daddy V. Give thanks. Fire row. Yeah, it's always good for acknowledge the ones them from which I forward. But yeah, it's a joy. Give thanks to the sisters, as I say, love, happiness, and life. Who did send out them forget I yell up with the paper them. I can't yell up everyone, you know. The paper there's some about for Christine's. Yell up to Claudette, yell up to Claudine, CJ, who is out there now, Chrissy Golden, yell up same speed. I think that's pretty much that. Jolly, yell up to Jolly, yell up to Anika, give thanks to and yell up to Daddy first born, yell up to my second born, my third born, my fourth born, fifth and sixth born, and the other borns them to forward. This year, yell up. Who is out there now? Kadeen, yell up same way. Yell up Empress, yell up Princess, yell up Empresses, all of that. Yell up to Pure Faith, maximum respect, give thanks, appreciate of the high attribution. Yell up to Sharon, maximum respect. A Genie, yell up DJ, yell up CJ, as I go. EJ rather, yes, EJ, yell up Virgin, maximum respect. Yeah, man. Money. Well, I don't know Park Technical, maximum respect. Mountain View Primary, maximum respect. Michael Practice in all age, maximum respect. And Godfrey Stewart High School, maximum respect. Dr. Marsha Smalling, Glenmere Fraternity up, Clarendon Fraternity up, Hydel high. Just hours away, you know, just hours away. See, so the blue and white and the red, white, and blue, so we stay true. The Haitian people, them, maximum respect. All students of Mona High School, the ancillary staff, the teachers, the principal, maximum respects. To Miss Richards, big up. To Miss Pat, big up. All of the good people, them, you know, students, and the student population right across, the ground staff, canteen staff at Mona High School, maximum respect. But you know, don't know it, go for that one, Baba to understand. We try down we support Hydel. So Hydel will be victorious when it's all said and done Friday inside the National Stadium. We're looking forward to that one. See you all inside. Well, those are you who will forward and think. Man, we look forward to see the item. So match time is 3 and 6 p.m. Walker Cup final precede the Manning Cup final. So Walker Cup is at 3 p.m. and Manning Cup is at 6 p.m. Right. So in the Walker Cup, we have Jamaica College facing off with St. Andrew Technical. And in the Manning Cup, we have Mona High facing off with Hydel. This time, Hydel triumph over Mona. It's going to be a classic. It's going to be a top one. But again, it's on the greens, a.k.a. the pitch, that it all will be on show. So we're not for forward out so we can flow and hold a vibe, you know. All right? So, we may have to write that into a commercial and sell it to flow. But to the ISA president, yes, sir. We'll be knocking on you soon because we have some things to talk about. But for ensuring that the competition start and it's on its way to be completed now, the competitions, we give thanks. So we say more life to the entire staff at ISA, not just president now and so on and the hierarchy or the leadership, but to the people who answer the phone, to the people in the office, to the referees association, to the referees who came out and gave good account of themselves, handled the game under enormous amount of pressure, but handled it coolly and so on. Well done to all of the items. Mr. Scott, yes, I give thanks for the help. You know, always I provide with the match card and all of that. So, Babatunde and the nation that now, I think we can stop that. Can't, yeah, yell up all of the sister them we know about them. Yeah, we can't call out all of the names. So I just kind of circle about give thanks. So if you don't hear your name tonight, another time for you. See? So I love happiness and life, you know. Keep a joy and we keep it up. Give thanks. Let them stay safe. Take care of the item loved ones. Females, take care of your males. Males, take care of your females. Picnic, look out for each other. All right? Protect each other. Keep each other safe. Cherish the moments, then. Understand? You have a school, yeah. All that the time where you get to spend with your associates, aka classmates, and so on. Appreciate love them time they make the best of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. No cause no animosity amongst they themselves. They are them living love as international reggae superstar Ivy and Telly. Yeah, man, just live in love, but don't scorn the mud, you know, and don't neglect the farm. Yeah, farming is important. So, until such a time, stay good, stay joyful. All of the comment section people them, those in that aka the stands, yeah, heel up to the eye them. Forward out of the match, walk forward. Who can't forward, just watch it on, well, I can't say TV, because sometimes you go up on Sportsmax and look for the match them and you can't find them. So that is another thing again. But we critique when we are to critique, and then we honor when we are to honor. So one of the good things about Sportsmax is I like the commentary that they put together this year. So Dean Smith, Donald Oliver, Ricardo Chambers, Lajay Williams, and my other brethren there. But me know, yeah, yell up to Kimani out there, so. And then, yeah, Gerard, yes, Gerard Morris Seeley. That's the name I try to remember, sir. So, excellent Sportsmax. So, there you have it from Babaton there, a balance level. So, we burn a fire when there's a fire to be burned. And then we honor when there is honor to be placed. Yeah, so the commentary team this year from Sportsmax, excellent. Not satisfied with the whole, have this on a tie and up into the matches, because in a shut out a good aspect of the market or who want to follow the football. Remember, these are devices. Not everyone is competent in the using of the device. Yeah. And so please look at a way bet where one can get the matches to the population, because you have a number of people who is at a certain age, the demographic and so on. You have another number of individuals who is at a different age. And so a lot of the seniors who would love to follow the football, they're not able to do so because you're tied into an app, and they're not going to try and download the app for watching a match. It's too cumbersome for them. So that are my levels to Sportsmax. Where's my left out over there? Oh, the sistering. Yeah, the two sisters. Well, there's one. I don't remember your name now, but I'll go and get it here. There's a sister who often does some of the interaction with the fans or the crowd and so on, doing different interviews, and so maximum respects to you. Good. So we like some of what we saw and what we got from Sportsmax this year. For the next time period coming, please look at how you can bring more of the matches to the viewers in a better way. We would love to see more of the Costa Cup matches next year and so on. Yeah, so pretty much that, but much better than when it started. Things is not just focused on Kingston and St. Andrew. So I think for this year, I think you gave every school a minimum of one match. And we can check on forward again and see if we get it right. So that's pretty much that's it. So that's kind of how it is. Without no Babaton, you sound like a fervent male. No, Babaton is not a fervent male. I want and so on, and we pay the necessary respect to that. But I am a male that coaches football. Yeah, we don't favor rebel to none, but we're loyal to the truth, and we keep ourselves circumspect, set good example, so that ones can see that and you know, maybe be inspired to do things a little differently. But yeah, I talk long enough now, so I'm gonna leave it right there. So who not hear them name, next time for the game. Next time I look for him. Alright, so
This Christmas Eve, December 24, 2023, it's all about Umbrella Evening Brunch, the all-white edition at Caymanos Golf Club. Live performances by the biggest boss, Rick Ross, Bad Juvie Pablo YG, and the Ravens King Ding Dong. Music by Chris Diamond, DJ Kid and Entourage, The Unit, Bishop Escobar, Shabrock and Jerome Team Wire. So get your tickets now at firstonlineja.com or at select stores island-wide. Must be 18 years or older. Drink responsibly.
It's the boss, Ricky Rose, and it's going down. Caymanos Golf Club, December 24th. Umbrella Brunch, the biggest boss. I expect you to be there. Get your tickets right now. Big Belly Rude Boy, True Team This. Zine, love. It's the boss, Ricky Rose, and it's going down. Caymanos Golf Club, December 24th. Umbrella Brunch, the biggest boss. I expect you to be there. Get your tickets right now. Big Belly Rude Boy, True Team This. Zine, love.